live. Hello, welcome. Welcome back to In Memoriam. Let's go ahead and do some of this. I'm making some minor changes here, don't mind me. It's the raw.
Oh, it's so funny.
The face.
Me?
Yes.
I make some random faces all the time.
Let me make this text bigger.
Why did you just say that?
I don't think anyone's going to be able to read it. No, I didn't even realize
Wait,
that
so
before I did it.
what does that light do? Does that like make
Drives them.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so welcome to In Memoriam, our Mutants and Masterminds campaign. We are back. Last session we were starting to explore the Scar, which is a large valley with weird physics, a bit on the northern edge of our normal map. But as always, I want to go ahead and remind you that we are doing all of this. We're fundraising for Extra Life as we do all of this. So I encourage you to check that out. The link that I posted in chat there to see our Extra Life page, help us support our local children's hospitals. Everyone that's in this game is fundraising for Boston Children's, but on our team, which is linked on that through that link, you'll find a number of other hospitals that our team is supporting. You can also join and support your local hospital as well, and you can join our team if you are part of our community. Encourage you to do that. Join our community as well, which you can do in the Discord, right there. So,
Twitch is Rabbit Haberdashery.
Yeah, Twitch channel is Rabbit Haberdashery. YouTube channel is Rabbit Haberdashery. I think there's a 1 at the end of the YouTube URL, but the username is Rabbit Haberdashery. Yes. It's right there on the screen, though. Grizz.
I can't see.
The big logo?
I can see that there are words there, but I can't make out the letters from here.
The big blue logo?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Like I can make out the R and the H from here, but everything else is just squiggles.
Okay. I mean, you get up if you need to.
Well, I already
But
did, so.
At any rate, welcome. We are jumping back into game. So last session, the group decided to explore the Scar. As I mentioned, they found it's a very weird place, and they are sorting out what to do about that.
Picked a fight with a T-Rex. Yada
Yes,
yada
that was fun.
yada.
That was so fun.
Right.
Started walking up the wall.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
Slender's head almost fell off.
And the sauce one's
No, just drooped.
I imagine him like having to catch it, like it like starts to fall. Like, yeah.
That's some
Reaches
weird
out,
stuff.
pulls it back up, pops it back
Like
down.
one of those weird video sculptures.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you see on Facebook.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool, though.
They are.
They are pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I know.
that is where we are.
I'm in corporeal still, bro.
You are
I'm corporeal. She has horns.
corporeal. She has horns. I
You
have
have hooves.
I have hoof for feet.
Yeah.
We still
We
don't
don't know what happened to Karen.
Yeah, we still don't know what happened to Karen.
She like
or
touched.
Dire Bear. As of
That's
right
true.
Yeah, she was in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
What happened to you?
I don't know what happened, but
What happened to you?
Mom got some weird.
Mom got a corporeal.
No, but didn't she see something, or was that from before? Those messages.
Oh, those
Those
are.
were
We're
conversations.
talking with Brad.
Oh, yeah, those were red. Okay.
That was her finishing the conversation.
Um,
Didn't have a friend before that.
Can you guys hear this now?
yes.
Yes.
It's a lot better than it was before.
It's not as loud. Yeah, it's not as.
Oh, well, that's good.
So
When we go on break, we'll have some keyboard ASMR. That's all good.
so Jacob is working, as was brought up last week. And
Hmm.
so he's got his keyboard going, and he uses a mechanical keyboard. And we were discussing before stream that we could hear it. So,
Better than a typewriter.
Oh my. Yeah.
I
but
don't know. It's better than hearing the idea of the noise.
as part of you guys' studying stuff, studying Scar, what do you want to do next?
I'm gonna fly over
Regarding
to
that.
I
the
want to do
lake.
some fun stuff.
Okay,
I'm gonna take a fly to the lake.
that lake, yes,
The lake that I was actively heading to.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
Yeah,
the lake that's not on the same plane
yeah.
as the
Right.
ground.
You
Yes.
watch Slender like go out and walk out and like
Wait,
notice
is
the
it
lake and like
in
walk
this
off.
whatever
It's
we're
within
in
the
now?
scar, yes.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
I don't. Does he see the lake or does he just see Slender start heading that direction?
I don't remember honestly.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
I
You
just
saw
saw you
Slender start
walking
heading that
around.
direction, and we were just like, oh hey.
Maybe I assume you saw another T-Rex. You could go
Like,
further.
we're going over there now. Okay.
I guess we're doing this now.
Sure.
Could you imagine? Just a shark like swimming in a blood or
Like
something.
Sharknado.
Right.
Hey,
That was a good movie.
what is that? It's an airplane. It's Thunderdog. No, it's a shark.
Did you say it was a good movie?
Yes.
I haven't seen
Wait,
it.
I
that is
happened.
like.
That was not what I was
happened to
expecting.
I don't remember.
I
happen
to
enjoy
enjoy Sharknado.
Like, I mean,
Sharknado is such a good movie. I've talked about
Like,
that
I mean,
before.
I happen to enjoy Sharknado.
I assumed that it would be, fun.
I didn't say it was such a good movie. I just said it was a good movie.
I only watched a little bit
I've
of
seen
it.
the preview for the one about the bear.
Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine
Oh
Bear.
yeah.
I
I want to watch that.
My friend went to go see it last
I
night.
want to watch that so
Really?
bad.
Yeah. I don't know if she watched it or not yet, but.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
I don't
What?
Do you know what?
It's like Ted realistic.
Oh my god.
You,
But it was good.
Ted was good.
You know what that-
those
you know what that-
movies.
that movie was based on?
I don't.
Actual bear.
Yeah,
Oh, was it really?
yeah.
Really?
So there,
Hmm?
a group of
Oh,
drug
he
dealers
died.
apparently dropped a duffel bag full of cocaine off a plane or something. I don't know if they know where it actually came from. So it was a duffel bag full of cocaine that ended up in the woods, and a bear ate it and just went nuts for a short period of time and then died of a heart attack. But
Oh my god.
It was a terrible story.
When did that happen?
but it was also could you imagine? But what happened was the internet was could you imagine encountering that bear though, like a bear on cocaine, and then people just ran with it and they're like, we could make a movie of that, and they did.
They go haywire,
Near as they could tell, they didn't. Nope, there weren't any witnesses to what the bear actually did at the time that he was doing it. They found the bear having recently died, and they found evidence of some of what stuff he was doing.
Was that a long
But,
time ago, or was that?
No, it was relatively recent.
Yeah, it was just a few years ago.
Oh my god, it's
It was
crazy.
crazy.
I've never heard of that.
Right.
So yeah, it is
Aren't you
based on a true
affiliated
story,
now?
but obviously they've went to a way different place. Yeah, we've been affiliated since
Yeah.
Extra Life.
Should be careful about publications.
I read the TOS. The things that you keep telling us to be careful about aren't in there.
Well, I mean, yes, but Twitch is. I've seen Twitch banned for stuff that's not on the TV.
Did they say that that's why they banned it? Because a lot of people make assumptions. Like they have these assumptions that you can't say words like kill or die on TikTok, and so people make all these unalive and stuff like that. But there's no evidence that that's actually why anyone got in trouble. There's no record of them getting in trouble for that. People just assume that that's what it was.
I mean,
Which is handy for me because I talk about my books on TikTok, and let me tell you, I got to use words like death, and I'm just going to. It's just that simple.
people say a lot more worse things on social media.
Right. But at any rate, a lake that's not on the same plane as the ground.
I am going to.
So, is anybody communicating about this lake to one another, or is it just the couple people that know about it are walking over there and leaving everyone
just watched
behind?
you walk.
Slender just kind of
What's going on?
left, and he happened to notice me leaving.
How is there a lake?
Slender just
I'm
happened
the
to
Austin
left.
Dragon.
Slender just happened to leave, and you just
My name
kind
is
of watched
Steve.
him.
Stu? I'm gonna add an extra O in Smoog's name. Turn him to Smoog instead of Smog.
There we go.
Smoog.
That's
It's
much.
It's not spelled the same, but people can still think of it as the same.
I appreciate that.
I don't
Yeah.
want to get any
Smoog.
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 Smoog the dragon.
Smoog is more legally distinct, I think.
Yeah.
Move the dragon.
Oh, you know what? I should
What is
make that smaller because
My name is Smoog the dragon.
that is actually better.
Just see the giant dragon pop up and just, I am Smoog. What kind of name is that?
There we go.
Mine.
It's a
It's like
mic.
I could definitely, you know those movies where like they like purposely make fun of the idea of like the villain
spoof.
having a stupid name.
Right.
It's like I could totally see that conversation happening. Like you show up to destroy a village and you're like, I am Smoog. They all just die laughing. You're just, oh, for crying out loud, not again!
Just fall.
Right? Right? Just crying little dragon tears just flying through the air.
Literal crocodile tears. Okay.
Here comes Smog.
Hey kids,
I am Smoog. My father is Smoog.
can you do that somewhere else, please?
Yes.
Well,
Right,
yes,
but
but
you're
you're
on
eating
camera.
on camera in front of the entire internet.
Mm-hmm.
Or well,
Totally.
the three members of the internet that are watching. Like you know what?
I'm gonna roll perception.
Okay.
See what I do. Probably.
Goodbye.
There we go. 14.
Okay.
It's a lake.
It is a lake.
Is it Great Lake?
Oh no, no, it's not near
It's
the
very good because it's in a different realm. I don't know. It's in a time paradox.
It's not in a different realm. It's in a different
Yeah, that way.
It is larger than it looks though. What you're gonna realize is that like,
Bigger on the inside.
huh?
It's bigger on the inside.
Kind of. Yeah.
I
So
don't want to
like side to side, you know, it's like it's a decent sized lake, but it's not, you know, unusually large. But how it goes up and down, you definitely notice with a 14 that there seem to be things that are swimming past the edge, just kind of disappearing, and like coming into view from the edges.
It's magic.
But what's magic?
Touche.
Logic.
Life's toughest questions.
Thinking outside the
Life
box.
is magic.
I'm gonna head towards those
That's-
disappearing fish.
That's
What
the
is
that's
magic?
that's
What
our
is normal?
I'm gonna head towards the disappearing fish.
okay.
Wait, there's a disappearing fish?
Yeah.
There are many
Look,
disappearing.
They're like swimming and then just disappearing.
Into what?
The edges. So when they
Like
reach
the edge of the water.
the edge of the water, they just kind of keep going, but they don't come out of the water. They just disappear.
What's on the other side?
I don't know. That's what I'm gonna go find out.
Wait,
I mean, right now he's on the other side. Like you
When
can
you
stand
watch-
outside the water and watch them swim at you, and then
I want
it's
to
a very
come.
gruesome. This is a very gruesome thought. But when you watch them swim out towards you,
I want
do
to
you
go
like
with you.
Okay.
watch their
I'll
body
come
and
pick
like
you up.
see their insides as they swim out?
You could just possess
No.
me and I'll fly.
No.
outside.
I want to see what these
But, like,
missing fish do.
If they're swimming towards you and
Just
part
a
of them is
very
like vanishing while the other part's still there, do you see into them?
if it makes no sense to you, then that could probably also be a note of curiosity.
I am going to stick my hand and try to grab.
And
Maybe.
he is a dragon.
So you're gonna try to catch a fish from the side,
Catch a
just
fish.
reach in.
Yeah, reach
catch
in
it.
and pull it out, see what happens.
Okay,
What do I
cool.
do? To roll?
Yeah, you
Why do
definitely have to make an
why do I
attack
see
like
this
that.
going horribly wrong? Just see a dragon just give me.
Get sucked into the water.
Right?
Thank God I'm immune to suffocation.
Right.
What do I need to?
That's an unarmed attack, and then you would make a grab check if you succeed.
So just do close combat unarmed.
Yep.
If it's your
Or oh no, it is it is just a check. Okay,
Oh.
so
Can I hear a point that? Yeah, that's happening.
hey,
Not better at all.
it is better.
It's
Uh,
so bad. What am I actually rolling?
yeah, you missed the fish pretty badly.
I got a 2.
As soon as your hand breaks water, like the fish swims away. And
I was
you
gonna say the
die.
fish is over here. You didn't like that.
No, that he didn't. He didn't actually botch. He just almost. That's a 2 on the die.
Yeah, that I got a 2 on that. The first one I botched. It was bad. I didn't have it.
Maybe you should have done some practice rolls before we started. But then, what if they were the good rolls? You know, it's
Right.
Exactly.
risky.
I'm just gonna dive in now.
Okay, you're not going to communicate with anybody else on the team before you do this.
Guys, I'm diving in. Water. Have fun.
Guy that decides to go to space.
Yeah, but then he tells you what he's finding in space, and you just.
You don't
Yeah,
know he's
after
in
the
space
fact.
until he sees.
They don't
something
care
in
anymore. It's
space.
just normal now. They're like, oh, okay, cool.
Mhm.
He was like, "Hey guys, I found aliens," and we're like, "In
What else is new?
Mary?"
Right.
yeah,
It's like, oh, I'm in space. Oh.
Oh,
Right.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just diving in. I'm going in. First one. Have fun. I can't suffocate, so I'm good.
Okay.
Totally siege. Where did you find water to swim in?
I don't know, in the middle of
I
the
can probably see that.
sky.
No. It's like on the other side of the forest.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have water sets.
So you're diving into the water.
So you can
Or,
sense it.
I don't know, jumping, whatever.
Just
it
jump,
is,
kind of entering the water.
enter and just going in.
Yes.
Can I sense the water that the fish are swimming into?
Yeah, you have
It's
water.
in your range, I think.
No, like
Like
the
the
water
one
that they're
that- the
swimming
stuff that
into
we
when
can't
they
see?
cross out of it.
Do they have water sense?
Are
we just in
how does the water sense work? What's
I
the
can
actual?
sense bodies of water within a certain range.
Water sense. Is it like a radar?
What is the actual power called? I gotta verify how it works. I assume
We've lost the
it's.
beats, we've lost the sweeps, we've lost the creeps. What is that from? I forget the name of that movie. Is it You're a dumbass?
This is mine.
This is my cousin dumbass. He's a major dumbass. This is private dumbass. It's just the same movie. Like that same part. I forget what movie that is though.
Are you talking about Spaceballs?
Yes!
That is
Spaceballs.
such a good
That's what
movie.
it is.
Spaceballs.
That is so
I'm
good.
surrounded by dumbass.
That's my cousin over there, major dumbass.
I feel like it might be detect water and then like added some things to it to increase the range or whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it on my sheet. I see senses. But that's the right vision. Where is it?
Should I? Wish I could have just used athletics. Alright, roll. That would have been so much better. I have an 11. I have an 11 in athletics. I only have an 8 in unarmed attacks.
Only thing I'm like actually good at.
Which is interesting because I do have an 8. Doesn't that use strength?
I don't see it on my sheet.
You definitely bought it because you were using it in thing.
In natural
And that's just
So we might want to update that. Make sure
bring
that
me out or whatever it was.
it might be on your paper sheet and you haven't transferred it over.
bring me out. You like crashed
But I don't know
on the
what
other side.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were
Crap.
here for that.
Let's figure that out. Okay, well, if I recall correctly, it's detect, range, and you added some extended to it.
Yeah, it was like 1,000.
That was fine.
Okay, so, let me think how this would be perceived by you. No. So what you detect is the water that's visible there. You don't detect any other water in range.
We should try to swim. I'm the only one that can be a roach.
Okay, so you go into the water.
Yes.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Let's make it a good one. Perception, please. 16.
Okay. You notice a few things. One, you seem to be completely surrounded by water.
There's water everywhere.
Yeah, except
I mean-
obviously, you can see where the top is.
Right.
Isn't that
But, like-
normal for having just a
No.
No, like,
There's a wall of water here. He walks through it, and he looks back, and all he sees is water.
Yeah.
Also, it tastes salty.
Oh no.
Saltwater fish. Sharks.
Oh,
But it just starts
Yes,
flying really fast in the water.
Oh my
Create a
god.
shark tornado.
Gonna make our Sharknado. Oh wait, would there be piranha?
Piranha or freshwater fish.
Yeah.
Oh okay,
river.
I didn't know that.
Rivers and streams.
Huh?
I mean,
Aren't you
I mean,
still
you-
a bird?
You haven't found any sharks.
I just
Yes.
Leah, aren't you still a
What
bird?
is happening right now?
Who?
You. Remember you
Oh,
possessed
yeah,
that
I
bird?
forgot about
Oh, yeah.
that.
I see
thought
what's
she
going on
you'd
here.
have to
I
come.
thought she left it.
I think
I thought, yeah, she left it
I
to
Oh,
come.
yeah, she went
To
to
come with
Yeah.
the T-Rex.
Forgot about that. She watched
There.
Slender poke a T-Rex's tail. She.
So I turned off notifications for Discord, desktop notifications, so that it would stop making noise. But I didn't turn off link to Windows on my phone. So Discord was still making noises on my computer.
You gotta love it. Can I try walking back or going back to that water?
Sure.
If you disappear.
Whatever.
Well, is anybody watching this? Like, is anybody seeing? Okay, you're
Are you
watching.
close enough now? I'd assume.
I got there before you.
Oh yeah, so you saw him go into the
Well,
water.
last I knew we were just walking. And
He's just kind of in the water.
Okay.
You're gonna swim back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of keep swimming. He does disappear.
I saw that.
Do you see me?
No.
Look, I'm doing the
Can I hear
backstroke.
him?
Yes.
Comms device.
Yeah, the comms devices work across all kinds of things.
Can I
Yes. I think
test?
so, too.
I'm okay. Slender's just gonna gonna tell Scales to just keep making noise and turn his comms device off for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I still hear him?
You couldn't hear him anyway. You weren't in the water.
Oh yeah.
Well, right, but like. you
Sound
can-
doesn't travel well out, like coming out of the water.
Okay, then I'll put my head in the water.
Okay.
His head disappeared.
No, I'm going into the water that
His
we
body
can
comes
see.
back out with just no
So
head.
did he.
He went into the water that we can see and then swam out.
I swam. Yeah, I walked in and then swam back the way
Yeah.
I came. And now I disappeared.
Okay, well he'll turn his comms device back.
Okay.
Apparently, Slender doesn't fully understand how water works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
what
immune
do
to suffocation too.
I'm gonna do another perception, I guess.
Okay.
See what I see now that I'm teleported through them. Hey,
All
there
right.
we go. 21.
So yeah, the water is way deeper than that lake looked like it was going to be.
Like deeper that way? or
Like
deeper
like
as
you
in
don't
we're
see
at
the bottom. No, you're still near the top.
I'm
Okay.
yeah, I'm still there.
But yeah, you can't see the bottom. Like it just
I
goes.
don't like that.
Can I go check? Turn it into a submarine now.
Well, you probably can, but I personally, like, as me, don't like that. I'm
Oh yeah.
claustrophobic. I don't like that.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I love
um,
being out in the ocean.
you don't have immunity to pressure. You have immunity to vacuum.
I do. I don't have any pressure.
So you're not going to want to go very far.
Oh, let me see. I got a bunch of points to spend. Oh wait, who am I?
Now I'm a submarine dragon.
I am. If I can get pressure, I'm becoming a submarine dragon.
God.
I am going to be immune.
You're,
Just to
you're
everything.
becoming.
Yeah.
You're becoming. An
I mean, you
all-terrain-
are limited to your to like. Right now, you don't have a swim speed. You can't use flight underwater.
Right.
So keep that in mind as well.
You're becoming an all-terrain dragon.
Is
Yeah.
that just like immunity to everything? Is that like a skill I can?
I mean, eventually, if you spend enough points on it.
It's gonna get to a point where we just send Scales in everywhere just to see what's going on because he's not gonna get affected by anything.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Scales
I'm
is
gonna
just,
break the game.
Scales is the team tank.
I was going for.
Yeah.
It, to be honest.
We have the
I
tank, we
forget what
have
page
the
it's
rogue,
on,
we
the
have
powers.
the
Immunity is on page 165.
cleric, battle
Oh, I
cleric?
was getting there.
I'm not a cleric. What are you talking about?
Paladin.
I'm not a paladin either.
You fight things and you heal things.
There are other classes that fight and
Well, then
heal.
feel free to say them.
She's a waterbender.
I'm a friggin' naiad.
Yeah.
Where is?
In fact, that is one of her one of her Eigen siblings' names is Naiad.
I didn't know that. I don't think that was made known to us.
I literally said I'm a naiad.
Yeah.
No, it's a sibling thing.
Oh.
I don't think that was made known to us.
Eigen sibling being,
You in another reality.
yeah.
What rank is it? Or is it an extra?
Pressure?
Yeah.
I imagine it would be
I don't
before
see it.
vacuum.
I figured it would have been 2.
Yeah.
No, vacuum is kind of the opposite.
It's rank 2. Or no, rank 2 is suffocation effects.
So
Which I have.
Oh, I'm under immunities. Is that what I needed? Yeah.
Yeah, so like one rank is one environmental condition such as high pressure.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to get another. So that's right, I'd have to get another immunity and rank it to 1 to get the immunity to.
Yeah, you would
pressure.
just buy one more rank in immunity.
Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
assign that as
And
high
assign it-
pressure.
Yeah, that's okay. I was,
And
Just open up
movement,
now.
environmental adaptation is one of the other things that you have for space that you don't necessarily need to have for this, but
right, but will that help with swimming?
it helps you move around easier. Like it helps you.
Like spin and stuff?
Yeah, it makes it easier for you to actually move underwater without feeling like it's an alien
Like
environment.
on water, right?
Yeah, which she has. She has environmental adaptation underwater.
I also have a swim.
How much is that?
She also has a swim speed, an actual swim speed,
Right. I don't have swim speed.
and is functionally invisible when she's in the water.
That's pretty
True.
cool. I don't need to be invisible in the water though. I think it's
Also
scary
share my
enough to see a
invisibility
dragon
with other
underwater.
people.
Huh?
You don't need to be
I
invisible.
can also
you just
share my
swim away
invisibility
from
with
it.
other people.
Yeah, she can also make other. I mean, she can also make you invisible when functionally invisible in water.
Right. Alright.
Oh, Slender could totally just pull that glitch that there's in Raft. Have you played Raft, Steven?
Raft?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
Do you know about that exploit? You know how you can build like the one by one like wood planks, like
Yeah.
custom place them. If you build them down into the water, you can make it so that you're still technically standing on the raft and not be affected by suffocation, and the shark won't try to attack you.
We built big stone fortresses on our rafts in Ark, and would use those to like travel around and hunt and tame animals.
Let's just.
You and Mom
Ark is a
would
good
probably
game.
enjoy.
I love Ark.
You and Mom would probably enjoy doing like a raft playthrough on couples game.
Is it multiplayer?
Yeah.
We haven't done a couple of game nights.
Yeah, we do need to bring couples game night back.
Yeah. But you guys would probably enjoy doing a raft playthrough.
The
Probably.
problem is we don't have a comfortable place to do it right now.
Yeah, we were doing it on my desk, but it's a bit awkward.
I think it's like
It was easier when I had the TV screen on my desk because then we could see what was happening on the screen.
it used to be free.
I
but I think
have
it's
a-
like $15 now because it's like out of alpha.
Okay, so
So
you're
just
watching
to-
this, so you stuck your head in the water.
Yeah.
All right. If you look back, you can see him.
I can't see myself.
No, you stuck your head in the water and you can look back.
Right,
and
but
see
can I?
his
You
head.
can't see
can I
your
the
body,
rest
no.
of my body.
No.
Really? That's
So you just see the ocean.
really interesting.
Yeah.
But I
From
can't
your
see the
perspective, you're basically just a floating head with a bit of neck attached, and you look back and you see him swimming
end.
around.
These scales.
So he looks like this.
Kinda, yeah.
I lost my body scales.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of familiar resemblance between Gina and Slender.
Scales,
But,
I
like,
lost my body.
yeah. Disembodied floating head.
It's like something out of a horror. Watch me like gradually fall in. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. It's fun.
Another environmental adaptation, right?
Well, that's if you want it. The environmental adaptation isn't necessary. The high pressure is necessary to swim down.
Right, I just did that.
The environmental adaptation is an optional thing that you could do if you want it. If you want to just kind of feel natural moving around in the water.
Right, what-
So it's got sparkles in it,
Tricky.
and then you magnet pull the sparkles into the line, so it kind of looks like a
Swimming is
galaxy.
1 point per rank as well.
Movement is 2. What did you say?
I've done it before.
Swimming.
Oh, swimming.
Right here it says cost 1 point per rank.
Then yeah.
So would I mean, I don't have it. So would I just start at the -2 that it
Oh
is?
no, it's just
That's the
like it
base.
on my scale. Terrible.
Yeah. So yeah, human swimming speed is -2. So it's I believe it's 6 feet per round.
Okay.
Um,
Is that
is the natural thing that you have without buying a swimming speed.
right? It's on the next one.
If you buy swimming speed, then you start moving up the list.
And that's
Don't
on
you
page
still have enough
11.
points to buy something?
Yes, page 11 has the chart.
Don't you still have enough points to buy something? How many ranks of swim speed?
1 point per rank.
I
Totally outstar.
What? You have 6 ranks on. If you swim at 500 feet around,
Yeah.
that's 6 ranks.
And it's a point per rank.
you can't make yourself a better swimmer than me. Literally my entire character.
I think he's about to, unless you spend some points.
God.
So I'm at
Scale, like, you can't take speed away from scales. That doesn't work like
Yeah,
that.
but I'm the
Speed
water
and
creature.
I'm a dragon. I can be a water creature too.
It's actually very fair.
It
There
is-
are
Like
water
my
dragons.
entire character concept.
I'm
to
not,
be fair, he
well,
didn't
there's
build
the
himself
question.
as a water dragon. He built himself as a space dragon.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have, when you're in smooth, do you have 4 legs and wings?
Yes, I'm a full-on dragon.
Okay, so you're not like a wyvern.
No, I'm a dragon.
Wyvern.
So I'm gonna add.
What? That's an entirely different big dragon.
What do I have?
So you're noting that you can only sense the water that's visible in the lake, and you haven't done anything. And Jacob, you haven't done anything. But you guys are aware that he went into the lake.
I'm waiting for someone to come over and just notice Slender there, headless, with his arms just kind of like.
No, they can see your head just fine.
You look normal to us.
Yeah, you look like, I mean, normal as in sticking your head into a wall of water, but like,
Normal as far as Slender gets.
you look.
Could possibly be.
Yeah.
You look like you putting your head in water, and that's that.
Yeah, I'm an electricity, mutant, so I don't think I should probably dive into a lake.
A mysterious
You're on your own there, Scales.
figure on the inside.
But the fact that I can't sense it means it's really far away. The rest of this water is far away.
Right.
Alright, well, Slender's just gonna. You're getting swim speed, right? Yes. Okay, so Slender's. Can I just grab onto you? Just swims around.
Should probably break out the top of the water and see if we can figure out where.
I mean, that's fair. We're still towards the top, right?
Yeah.
I
mean, towards the top. You're probably a good 15 feet down. Well, no, wait, because you're just doing it at standing level.
Yeah.
So the top of the lake. Well, it depends on how far you went over. Like, are you near the part? Because remember, the lake is crooked. The
I would
surface of the lake is
imagine-
crooked. So did you just walk up to where like the water was just barely above your head? Did you walk to where the water
Well,
was
I mean,
a good 50
that's-
feet up?
That's a very different question between Scales and Slender. That's a very different height difference.
Right, the point is, when you guys went up to where the water is, did you go to where it was near the ground, or did you go to where the top of the water was really far from the ground?
I would imagine we're at the point where, like, you kind of have to look up to see where the top is, but not to the point where you're, like, bending your head.
Okay, because wherever the top of the water is relative to where you are, is where the top of the water is
Okay.
inside of it.
So probably, like, 20, 25 feet.
Okay, sure. You can pick any number between like 1 and 50, and it'll be available on this side of the
Okay, then we're probably right about there.
I now have 8 ranks in swimming.
You all right, babe?
If where Slender is right now,
It's
'cause
1
he's in
point
the
per
water,
rank, and he's only 2 ranks ahead of you.
because he's in the water where we can still,
Okay.
like where before he
I'm gonna grab this
disappears.
dragon.
If he
Good
were
try.
to stretch his head up, would he find the top of the water that we don't see? Or would he just
And
come
now
out
I'm gonna need
at
to
the
have
section
pressure.
of water that we can see?
You have to ask him to do it to know that.
Slender, not scales.
Oh, Slender. Okay, so
There are other ways.
there is also something to note about that, is that remember that the top of the water is crooked compared to the ground. Which means when you stick your head in, the water isn't directly above you, it's at an angle.
Oh, that's fair.
But, I mean, yeah, you can try to go and stick your head up. You can stretch your neck out and stick your head up. if you want.
He's just gonna he's putting his head in, stretching his neck out, and looping it back around, back out, so that it goes out into the water we can't see, and then he's just shooting it straight up
Okay,
until he gets out of the
if
water.
you do that, your head is going to come out next to your body.
Yeah.
No, of the water.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So because I'm still technically in that plane, it doesn't actually move.
I mean, you can draw whatever conclusions about how it works that you want. I'm not going to answer that. But...
Tails, did you just randomly go through a portal on accident?
Probably, I don't know. I'm swimming.
Mhm.
Alright, fine. Slender's gonna reach in and grab onto, I don't know, your...
You can't reach him.
No?
Anytime you try to put your hand past that plane, it comes out of the water.
Your whole body has to go in the water. You'd have to just
Alright, well
jump
he's
in.
just gonna go in then,
Okay.
and then reach out and grab skills.
Okay, so you fully go into the water.
Yes.
You reach over and you grab scales.
Yeah, we're stuck in
Because
that.
I can't swim, but he can. I don't have swim ranks.
Well, you just
I
have
can
the,
swim,
you
I'm
just
just
have
not
the
as
normal
fast as
swimming,
you.
yeah.
Right.
So I'm using your speed, and I can't suffocate, so... And then now I'm gonna shoot my head over the top.
Okay.
Submarine.
Raise periscope.
Alright, so you entered the water and then you stretched your hand out to grab him. Is your head still in the part of the water that they can see?
No, I went over to
Okay.
that water and then grabbed onto it.
Okay, and then you went up.
Yeah.
Okay. All you see is water.
There is no
In
top.
no, I mean you come out of the water, but it's just
Oh,
every
okay.
direction.
It's just water. There's
You're not
no-
like
where does it
near
go in the
land.
ocean?
Great. Now we lost her on the way out.
Jay.
This is gonna come grab me.
Jay. Think we're kind of stuck.
I don't know what you should have done with you.
You're the one who can swim.
He can swim better than me now.
Right.
I mean, Jay doesn't know that.
Yeah. Neither does Slender.
Probably neither does he.
Yeah. Probably neither of you. You've never been in the water. For all
You
you
haven't
know,
tried
this
it
is
yet.
just something you've been able to
I'm
do.
just swimming.
Yeah.
Nothing new to me now.
Jay's gonna show up and they're gonna be swimming side by side, and he's just gonna slowly be gaining speed. Jay's like,
That's not slowly.
what the heck?
Mm.
It's
Because,
he's 2 ranks ahead of
He
her.
wants to go through that water. That could be anywhere. It could be a whole other universe.
At 2 ranks ahead of her, she swims at 500 feet around. He swims at 1,800 feet around.
Oh wait, Arvis is on the comm.
Yeah, Arvis is just
Yeah.
attached.
Well then, Slender's gonna call to Arvis and ask where he is. If Arvis can pinpoint that.
Arvis. All right, so you're calling Arvis and asking where you are.
Yeah.
Arvis can't detect you.
What?
Arvis has no idea where you are.
That's not good!
We're gonna stop. Open the door.
Can we even open a door if he can't detect us?
Yeah, you can always open the door.
You can try to open the door. It
I
doesn't.
can't open the door.
It doesn't work. He just said it does not work.
I mean, do you try to open the door?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Scale. we
Where's
screwed
the
up.
door?
We
Where's the door, Slender? Slender, where's your
Mistake
door?
made!
Slender, what happened to the door?
Right.
Why is it not here?
I don't. You just see Slender like, come on, come on. Why isn't it working? So Arvis can't detect us. The doors aren't working.
Technically, the communicators should be having some
Excuse
issues.
me.
Why? They're multi-dimensional.
I know.
They're cross-dimensional.
I know.
Oh, but the technology.
Well,
We're
no,
in the water.
no, it's not because you're in. Well, I mean, you can think that it's because you're in the water.
No.
But they are
no,
having.
No.
They are having some. Like you're noticing that they're not functioning at peak performance. But realistically, I should have said they didn't work at all.
Well, too late now.
But yeah, it is too late now.
Thank God.
How do we get back to them?
Don't look at me. You're the one that went in here first.
You shouldn't have came after me. You know I'm
You
stupid.
know I follow you around.
Fair enough, that's true, but...
Alright, guys.
Uh-oh.
The sibling rivalry just starts going on the console.
So the rest of you guys saw Scales go into the water and then swim and vanish. And after some experimenting, Slender went into the water and then went the same way as Scales and also vanished. And just kind of looking at the lake as a lake right now.
Help! So there is absolutely no land from anywhere that I can see from the level that I'm at currently.
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna go up another 500 feet.
Okay.
He's plugging in his computer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um.
the light shut off.
It doesn't really matter right now. Like, we don't need that light on at the moment.
Well,
As long as it's not unplugged.
the light isn't necessarily the best on it.
Oh yeah, it will fall if we don't.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I was just unplugging
That's
it so
true.
I could reach the...
Okay.
Yeah, so Slender goes up another 500 feet or so. Do I see anything of...
Give me a perception check.
Does she still have control of my sheet?
Go get.
I'm not unplugging everything on my computer.
Did it die?
You need to ask instead of just assuming that you can demand other people play the character for you.
I'm just asking if she still has access to my sheet.
Yes.
Probably. I haven't unhooked anything.
I can do it if you want me to.
Or you can go grab the laptop that you gave me.
Does that even work?
Yes.
I didn't know.
I stripped a lot of stuff out of it so that it wouldn't be bogged down.
Like what?
Like everything that I wasn't going to use because you gave it to me.
I factory reset it.
Okay, well then I probably didn't do a whole lot. I don't remember.
Either way, you can
This
get
is
it.
a pretty big...
You can go get it though if you want.
Yes, but it's probably not going to be the only roll that happens for you today.
That's true. Okay,
No
so.
perception too. I was planning on it when my computer shut off because the battery died.
Oh, no.
Well, your perception from here and my perception from where I am.
Well, I'm underwater looking to see what's around us under there.
You're making sure we're not being attacked. I'm trying to figure out where we're going.
Oh, we're definitely getting attacked by something. Megalodon.
Please,
Oh my god.
please no. I don't mind sharks, but begs, please no.
I
Did they go back in time?
already know
We're already
the answers
back
to
in
all of
line.
these questions.
No,
You
not
just saw
technically.
Slender mess with a T-Rex.
Oh, yeah,
but
that is
not
true.
like-
You just...
No, that's like them being in our time. So I'm asking if you're now in their time.
That would make sense for why Arvis can't detect us.
Hey,
Because
look,
he's not technically here.
Are
That was
supposed
weird.
to not be working.
I'm perceptioning
We
for
went
what's
back to
around
Trapped
in the water.
Like the Mesozoic era.
Oh,
You're not seeing much. Yeah.
Huh?
You're not seeing that much with an 8. No.
I just see.
Okay, what do I see?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. You just still basically just see water.
What did I roll?
A 7? It's right there on the screen.
I can't read that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of small. I rolled an 8 though, so yeah. What should we do? Can we see like?
You said it's just water.
Right, but where we came from, can we see a shift in the water, or is it just straight
No,
like
it just
normal?
seems normal.
Just looks like ocean.
Yeah.
What if we try to swim back?
You can try.
Time to roll new characters.
Just gonna do a 180.
I am not letting go of Slender. No.
Somebody wants her swimming back, so she's
Right.
a character.
She wants- She wants to swim back and she wants the horror to
archaeological
go on.
dig with Slender's like 11-foot bones.
No, like, you're gonna no. Slender, I feel like he'd be the kind of person to make his archaeology dig, like, purposely stretch himself out as much as he can go.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 11 feet of bone. In some cave
It
somewhere.
wouldn't be 11 feet, it'd be 1,000 feet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It'd be...
Like some new species we've never seen before.
The elastic human. So
Mr.
this is why the
Fantastic.
cavemen died. They couldn't stop stretching.
Okay, well,
Tried to run, but their feet stayed behind. It's like the reverse of those cartoons. Like they start running, like their feet leave, but their body stays for a second, and then it like elasts over.
Tom and Jerry's.
do either of you guys have a sense that automatically tells you direction?
Nope.
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I used Arvis for that.
Yeah.
He was my sense of direction.
How many points did you spend? Did you get it?
All of them.
Uh-huh. How many points do you have?
I don't know.
Go get that laptop.
I don't think the points are on that sheet. I was doing the paper sheet, and now I don't know what my paper sheet is. Because I gave it to Dad, and it's gone.
A whole lot of personal problems.
It's not a personal problem. I gave it to Dad, and he lost it.
Let's see here.
Where even is
Ooh.
that laptop?
I have an idea.
Should be on my bookcase, right there near the bottom. Maybe under it.
I'm gonna go up. And I'm gonna out of the water, and I'm gonna just fly and see what happens.
Fly where?
In a direction. I don't care which direction. Just a direction.
Okay, max speed?
Yep.
You're gonna find land fairly soon.
Yes.
Did I hear what I think I heard?
I found land.
Yeah!
Did you stay attached to me while I flew at max speed?
I would hope so.
I would hope so too.
I mean, you might want to make a check just to hold on.
Dad, what's the password?
Password.
I'm not saying it on stream. You can hand me the computer
Is
real
it the
quick.
same as Mom's?
No.
No.
Well, it used to be, that's what I meant.
Hey, that laptop.
Yeah, my old laptop.
Yeah, I found land fairly soon.
Sweet text. I don't need to unlock that, so don't.
Let's
The
hope
one
it's
with-
our land.
Yeah, this is the one with all my custom stickers.
Are we in France again? Or Quebec?
You're in, like, Tasha.
What's that like massive island that supposedly was there? But
India.
yeah, we're in Pangea. Steven. From Pangea.
Do we find pandas here? Are the panda people? And did you get that reference?
You don't see any.
Oh!
No,
No, I was referencing World of Warcraft.
I know, but
I don't do
oh,
World of Warcraft.
They have a panda.
I know of World of Warcraft, but I don't know well enough.
They're like masters of martial arts.
Yeah.
The pandas. That was my. And then Pangea.
This is so weird to me.
Um.
I haven't used
Well,
Chrome
I
in
guess
so
we'll wait
long.
till he rolls to
I
see
keep
if.
thinking one of these days I should like improve in my skills and do it like this. Never happened.
I'm sure you
What do I
will.
see on the land?
Um,
Out of 9.
some
feel
rocks.
like I
It's a
would-
rocky shore. It's not a sandy shore.
Maine.
Maybe.
So rocky shore. Some a lot of like ferns and things like that on the ground.
We're in the prehistoric era now.
Some weird trees that you don't recognize.
I teleported.
The Cretaceous period.
We didn't teleport. We went back in time.
Which I guess is a form of teleporting.
Sort of.
I should have got the teleportation skill. I was just looking at it too.
I mean, I might be able to get it. I don't know how many points I have.
Fair enough.
I don't even know if I remember my password for it.
I'm gonna land on the shore.
Okay.
I would
from
imagine
there.
Slender would be able to hold on, considering like his entire kit is based off of
Right. I would
being
assume.
able to hold on to things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still gotta roll for it.
It's just not
Because
gonna
I
be
am
terribly
flying
hard
at
to roll.
2.048 billion miles per hour.
Yeah. I mean, how far did he have to travel before he got there?
How fast did you say you moved?
2 point. 2.048 billion miles per hour.
Like a second.
No, how far did he move?
I mean, you don't know unless you sit there and do the math on how, because he just went full speed and just almost immediately hit land.
That
I mean,
doesn't.
that's fast. I mean, I'm
But I
moving-
mean,
Right, but how do you
But
do the
I mean-
math for that if you don't know how far he went?
well,
You
if you
calculate how far
yeah,
he
if you
went
calculate
based
how
on the
far
time
he
it took.
went, if you
Time by
calculate his
speed.
speed
It took
by
him-
how long he was flying, you can calculate distance.
So it took him like 2 seconds.
No,
A second.
it
Wait a
was
second.
pretty
How
quick.
How do you calculate that?
I would divide, but
Right.
can't divide 2.0.
I mean, you can, but
Okay.
What's the speed again?
2.048 billion miles per hour. That's never gonna not be funny. It's just an absurd speed.
What is that actually written out?
2.000.000.000.000. Right? Hundreds, thousands, millions.
Where's the 48?
Right at the end.
what?
No.
2.48
No, 2 point.
is on
No, it's 2.0. So it'd be 2, 0.48, 0.0000000. Sorry, because that's hundreds, thousands, millions.
2.048000000.
Divided by 1 second.
Well, so you're dividing by 60 to get from hours to minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Divided by 60. Okay then.
That's per minute. Now divide by 60 again to get per second.
Okay.
And it was like most of a second.
So that will tell you miles.
So 568,888 miles.
Well, then the math is way off. Almost immediately hit land.
That's what I
Like it's
calculated.
well, I mean, it's what I'm saying is, it's really hard for the human mind to measure out a distance that takes less than a second.
Yeah.
It wasn't 500,000 miles away.
Let's just say this: was it within 1,000?
Oh yeah, I mean, as far as you can tell, 1,000 feet?
Yes.
No.
Within a couple hundred miles. But like,
At the speed that he flies, taking off from the Canary Islands and trying to get to the coast of Africa, perception-wise, for you, would be about the same amount of time as it took to take off from New York and hit the coast of Africa. Like, so little time difference exists between those distances that unless you move at that speed, you're not going to be able to register it.
That speed.
Like, he can register the difference because he has to be able to react at that speed.
Right.
That's built into that power. But, like, you can't. So, are any of you reacting to this at all? Like, that they're just kind of gone now?
Yeah.
Or are you doing anything else?
So I'm gonna.
Are you just like, oh, that sucks for them, and then walking away? Are you standing there waiting for them to show back up? Like, what are you guys doing with all this?
Well, I'm gonna wait for them to show back
No,
up because
that's
I'm not jumping
fine.
into a lake.
I'm the fastest swimmer now.
I kind of noped as soon as he said dinosaurs, so
Yeah. Noped out of there.
I'm still.
And now you're like kind of hearing us
I actually have a-
statically talk.
I actually
we
have
don't
a
know where we
fair
are and we can't go back.
I'm fairly certain that you're trapped in the Cretaceous period, and I don't want anything to do with that.
I actually have 6 points left over.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
I kind
You
of
just gotta
want
make
to
sure you can teleport 2 people though.
see what's out there.
Oh boy.
Well, the issue is teleportation doesn't include time travel. We don't actually know if we did
Right.
time travel.
Oh yeah. We
So if
probably
I
need
buy
to-
time travel and we
we
find
need
out
time
we didn't
travel.
actually time travel, we're screwed still.
Right.
That and time travel is a power that I've said you're not allowed to buy in this game.
Oh, you have? I didn't realize.
Yeah. Because
I wanted to buy it too.
it's a post-apocalyptic setting,
Oh yeah, that would.
you let people
Go
buy...
back.
You can't not let them time travel and then time travel them.
I didn't say I did time travel that.
Right, he didn't
That
say
is
we
your
time traveled.
theory.
Okay.
I'm gonna, since I'm on the beach,
Either way, what am I rolling?
so I'm gonna perception
What?
again.
What am I rolling to see if I held on?
Unarmed?
It's basically just strength, honestly.
You should be fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Forgot I upped my strength.
What do I see? On the beach.
Well, it's the same roll you. That's the same number you rolled when you asked him what you saw on the beach
Well, I was
last
in the
time.
sky,
Okay.
kind of like hovering out.
I'm gonna do
You see the same thing closer.
Hey, what do I see?
Okay.
Because I'm with you.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me look something.
I forgot I almost always roll high on this shit.
Verify something real quick.
Oh, have you seen him roll stealth?
Me?
No, her.
What?
Has she seen me
Slender
roll stuff?
stealth?
Oh, you're stealth. Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a stealth
He's
for
first
the
stealth.
sake of this.
30?
Where's my stealth?
I'm
There
sorry,
it
about
is.
35.
In that one, just trying to show off.
Oh, laugh.
Can you roll? It's not even rolling.
What?
I'm trying to roll stealth and it's not rolling.
I mean, his was giving a delay for a moment, but I don't know what's going on with that.
Public force stealth up now.
Sounds like a technical issue that's outside of my purview.
Bloop, bloop, bloop,
So,
bloop. Yeah, it's waiting for the
anyway,
thing to respond.
Nope, there they are.
yeah, there you go.
36, 24, 19.
Well, thankfully for you, we always take the first when that.
Yeah, right. None of them are bad.
Right. No, but obviously 36 is very different results than a 19.
Right.
Hmm.
Although not the hard way.
He has a plus 17 to stealth.
Okay, so you see ferns and a lot of trees and
Me or him?
you
Okay.
and rocks. I mean, you're
Are we on land now?
yeah,
we're
you're
on
on
the
land.
beach.
You're on the
Alright,
beach,
I'm gonna
rocky
stretch.
beach.
I'm gonna go 500 feet up again and do that again.
Well, he was at least 500 feet up when he was in the air and did his first check. Oh, okay, that's true.
I'm not a perception.
Yeah.
I'm just a...
Granted, I'm not.
So
either.
you are going into the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore.
Okay.
I'm
Now we
gonna
have to find her.
Okay.
Right?
Do you have
Where's
Yeah, you
somewhere on the
realize
beach
we're
you
not
go,
where we
right?
came out.
Do you have any abilities to survive underwater?
I have no idea.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, none.
Okay, so you are basically just a normal human
Yes.
I wouldn't.
in the water.
I wouldn't. Bad idea. I wouldn't.
It's up to you, though.
Suffocation.
I don't know, maybe not then. Probably not then.
Okay.
Just, yeah. You could always just possess a fish.
That's true.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, but she
You
can't
should've
control where
possessed
it
one of
goes.
us before we
Unless she
went
Right.
buys a different power to add to it, she doesn't control where the fish goes.
Oh, she was...
in. Don't you have points to spare?
Could do that.
I'm sure she does.
You could just do that.
We haven't done anything really to the
Yeah,
character sheet.
so.
I don't know, I just want to make it kind of interesting.
I
I don't know.
That makes it very interesting. You jump in the water, possess a fish, and go somewhere.
Famous last words, Steve.
Welcome. Just
Can I do that?
literally. Just
I mean,
like,
Right.
If
I
you
don't think so.
if you do that, you have no control over where the fish goes. So if the fish goes deeper into the water, you just can't get out until it's safe. And if this isn't the type of fish that comes to the surface frequently, you're just gonna be stuck there for an indeterminate amount of time.
Unless you buy a power.
Unless you buy a power
Unless
to
you buy a
control
power
it
to
or
control
buy a
it.
power to
Which we could
survive.
do.
So it's not gonna be worth it then.
It's quite the risk. It
Either
is.
invest
I just
in.
don't want to die because I don't want to make a new character.
It's possible. I mean, I don't think you would die, but you could very easily become unplayable.
Yeah, see, that's...
Either invest in a
Like your character is still alive, but we have no way to bring her back, and she's just gone.
I should make
Then-
Sonya be able to polymorph.
Maybe I'll just explore more on the
in the
land.
sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
The sigh I get
That's
from my mother when I
probably the
say
best.
that.
Carol, are you joining her in exploring the land, or are you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay on this
Girl
side.
power.
Okay.
Are you guys with
And
us, by the way?
Yeah.
They watched us
what's
go.
Ava doing?
Did it?
Ava's just gonna stay next to Jay since she's
Oh.
not entering the water either.
There's electricity.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Ava.
say the one time Ava doesn't go wrong.
Not this time.
Because it's salt water, and she's electric based.
Ava's.
I don't know how I
I'm
know
like, yeah, you guys got this.
You guys have fun. Let me know what you find. Bring it back with you with always.
Mhm.
I'll just find an alien civilization.
Right.
you go through the trees and find a giant UFO, and you're just like, what is going on?
Like, this always happens when you're here.
I was just at Mars and I found one. A
Right.
whole base with what, 6 ships in it?
Yeah.
Hmm?
And now
You're just prone to.
Alright, well, I'm
aliens.
gonna just, are you staying on my back?
Are you still smooth?
He never was.
I wasn't. I was just scales. I never smoothed.
Go.
I didn't schmoog.
You should go Smoog and Slender just rides.
Yeah, I'm back. I'll schmoog. I still fly at my speed, too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna Smoog. Slender's just gonna sit on your back. Use his arms as like reins.
Okay. So
Is that Dragon Juice I see?
you're just kind of flying around aimlessly?
No, well, we'll just go
It's
up.
not like
we'll
we
go
can
up.
aim here. We don't know where we are.
Yeah, we'll go up, say, 300 feet or so, and just slowly start
Just bear in
You're-
mind.
cruising to see what we can find.
Are you heading inland? Or are you
Yeah,
heading back out the
inland,
water? Okay.
Just bear in mind, Scales. I can't breathe in space.
Yes.
No
We're not-
space with
we're
me
not-
on your back.
Oh, that is an amazing idea.
What?
See what's in space.
Not with me on your back. That will kill me. The suffocation won't kill me. The environment will.
Yes.
Would that kill him? Because I can just kind of like flatten myself.
It's still vacuum.
Yeah,
It's still
I don't have to breathe.
radiation.
right, vacuum and suffocation. And the radiation.
I'm immune. So yeah, I'm immune to suffocation.
I think
It
the
doesn't
vacuum
matter if
and
it
the-
shrinks me.
The vacuum and the suffocation are two
Your
different.
friggin' mouse is doing that.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
fine.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna percept. So, hey!
I will.
I rolled a good perception. 21.
Very nice.
Hey.
Are we sharing what we see every time?
Yeah,
Okay.
to each other.
So this is more of just like seeing who rolls
Okay.
higher than going with whatever
Take care.
the person sees.
What did you say, Ethan?
Don't be drink your drink.
Are you thirsty? Yeah. Do you have juice boxes?
You actually struggle.
Do you want to go see if there's a juice box on it? Nope, don't get. We gotta go that way.
Okay, so
21. Hey, we switched roles.
21 of perception. Yeah, what you see is basically you're entering into a forested area.
Okay. I can't see
Um,
much.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can see on the ground. But you are fairly quickly, as you're going along, going to encounter something flying around, like not really necessarily near you.
I can definitely see this being a situation where Scales is just, and on your left, you'll see this. On your right,
You
you'll
see
see
it flying.
Right.
To your right, there's trees.
Just a tour guide.
All right. So what you're seeing is something that looks kind of like what a pteranodon looks
Yeah.
like, kind of like that, but it's either really small or it's really far away.
I mean, we can test that pretty quickly.
Yeah, right.
Actually, if it's just really far away, do we really want to see how big it actually is?
What?
Well, I mean, I have a 29-foot dragon.
You're a 29-foot dragon. I'm a Chutul.
1,000 foot.
Yeah, but you're still on.
Oh wait, I can go in Conforto.
I am in Corporeal. Am I still? Oh, am I still
Oh,
in
that's fair. Are
Corporeal?
you still in Conforto?
I forgot all about that.
I mean, yeah,
I've been
you
in
didn't.
Corporeal this
Okay.
whole time. Okay.
Well, Slender, for the sake of this, Slender's gonna go in Conforto as well. He can still hold on
Yeah,
to you.
right.
But for the sake of not getting slaughtered.
When you're in the same position for a long time, you have to.
Yeah.
Um,
I could also
Oh, no.
totally just bring us both out of it.
I had to have the thing, remember?
Yeah,
You tried to make me on a computer, but it didn't work.
I can bring people in. If I bring you in.
How long are you?
I'm just shy of 30 feet.
Is
Okay.
that head
From
to
head to
tail
tail,
stretched
yeah.
out?
Yeah, from head to tail.
Okay.
But I say I'm about like 28 and a half feet.
Okay. Cool.
That's not counting wingspan, that's just head to tail.
Either way,
Well, your wingspan is roughly equal to your length,
Right.
actually.
Either way, I outstretch you by quite a bit.
Still trying.
I could.
Right. So you're going towards the other big flying thing you see?
Should we?
We're incorporeal.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
We're gonna pick up pace too.
All right. Cool. You get
your slender doesn't fly off like.
as you get closer, you piece together that it's slightly larger than you.
Only slightly.
It's a
Let's go. We're gonna go avatar. We're gonna go above it.
Is that actually what it
So
I feel like that's not.
Quetzalcoatlus is how you.
there's dragons. I mean, there's prehistoric creatures here.
There be dragons.
Obviously, I don't have the knowledge to be like, oh yeah, that's a blah blah blah.
Oh, I might.
But
Ornithology. Go ahead and roll
Yeah, I have
yeah,
ornithology.
ornithology. So I'm just like, hey, that's a big ass bird.
Bird? Where?
Binoculars come out, he's like,
Right.
it. You do take minuses for identifying dinosaurs, but you can use ornithology to do it.
Yeah.
Because they're sufficiently closely related.
Well.
I mean, I think that's probably safe enough. It's a Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh, okay,
You
cool.
guys
Nice
are
guess.
right about that.
I don't know
They're
what that
leaning
is.
toward you're stuck in the Cretaceous.
Another raptor? Just gonna see me with
We're
the
just-
near raptors.
We're gonna finally get back, and they're just like, there's just 20 some odd raptors behind us, just walking through.
This is a really elaborate segue into us just opening an ARC server.
I have yet to be able to keep a raptor in Ark. I always die.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And new on Memoriam,
So many
art
raptors.
playthrough.
Yeah, we have raptors.
Well,
we have
like,
a couple T-Rexes.
I get them.
We haven't
And then
done
like
that
I start
one.
bringing them
We
back.
would have more T-Rexes if we could
And then we
find
get attacked
them.
by an alpha.
Yeah, I think we tamed all the T-Rexes
Yeah.
available.
Yeah, and most of them have died, so
Ours
we have
died,
like
yeah.
2 T-Rexes.
We have not been on that
That's a
one
shame.
in ages.
That's true.
But we had like
Um,
6 raptors.
We had an
did.
Yeah, we have a
entire
pack
pack
of
of dire
raptors.
wolves.
We have a pack of dire wolves, a pack of cats.
Yeah.
There's some scorpions.
You should have seen our hunting parties.
Oh yeah.
Like he had like all the bigger ones following him. I had all the dire wolves following me. She had, or no, you had the raptors.
Right.
I had all
Yeah,
the
we
dire
would
wolves
we
following.
would
She
we would
had all the
go
cats.
we would go. Okay, we need some fur and some. Well, the big thing was we'd be like, okay, we need to go up onto a mountain and get like some obsidian and some crystal and everything like that. And so we would just take all the predators and be like, while we're out, we'll collect some meat and fur. And it was just we would set them to attack anything that got too close, and we would just start walking up the mountain.
Nothing
And,
would get
like-
close to us.
We had
Like whenever something came near, you would know it because all you would see is swarm.
We did have to like crash the server once to prevent it from saving because we encountered a Gigantosaurus that killed everybody.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it did it.
That thing
Our
destroyed
entire
us.
hunting party.
And we totally cheated
Yeah.
to avoid that.
The amount of times that we save scummed that world. Because on console, if you just go back to the menu and quit the game, it doesn't save.
Busy.
So you can just save scum and load back in.
No, it wasn't that way. I think
That's
we
exactly
control
what we
delete.
did.
This cat's like, you're done now, right?
Alright,
Anyway,
you know about the bird.
Yeah.
Should we go near it or is it gonna attack us?
I don't.
Quetzalcoatlus is a herbivore.
no, it will
Quetzalcoatlus
definitely
is definitely on the.
it will definitely eat you if you're small enough.
But I don't think
I
we're
don't think
small
we're small
enough.
They max out at like 36 feet, so I don't think you are small.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You
Well,
are.
I'm
but
I'm on his back. Is
Yeah.
it really gonna try to get me?
Probably not.
Hiding in my space.
Not to mention the fact that it
Depends on
can't
how
touch
hungry
us.
Yeah, we're
We're
incorporeal.
both incorporeal. It will just
Yeah.
fly through us.
So I don't think it's going to try to attack you just because you're not small enough to register as prey.
So yeah, let's go closer.
Alright, let's do it.
He's gonna let you know what it is and give you some facts about it.
Yeah. I don't like the laugh.
That was the cat.
Oh, that was the cat?
No, I was laughing about the cat.
Oh, okay. I thought you were laughing like, you guys are gonna die. No.
No, you don't need to do
All of a
that.
sudden.
I
Indominus Rex.
literally just the last
Game
second.
over.
She's not actually stopping me from finishing.
She does that all the time, but for me, she'll like roll in and like push my neck up when I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to play.
She's a very demanding cat.
Yeah.
Do we have a place to land?
I mean, yeah, you have a whole
overland.
forest under.
Well, I know, but like an open field area. Not
I mean,
like
if you fly around a bit, you'll find
Does
one.
it really matter?
Yes, he's
yeah,
29
I'm
feet
29 feet long. I can't just land.
Push him
Right?
out of the way.
Clear
I can
landing.
Just randomly, just like, hey, I'm landing. What? Poof.
Well, okay, so
You
you
can just
kind
go
of.
down slender, just like the classic cartoon. Just...
I mean, you can land in the trees. You are incorporeal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh
I
yeah, we
forgot
could
about
just
that.
totally like, we'd go down a tree, just goes through your chest.
Yeah.
Full Zootopia.
Yeah. It's like,
All right, we're gonna stop for a moment
okay.
Okay.
because every time I go to ask the other party what's going on, you guys start talking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're not
Like,
best for that.
Far.
The common cards between you and I.
the other people should also get a chance to play the game.
Guys, just eat popcorn.
What adventure you go
All right, so you guys are just like walking away from the lake. Is that what I'm hearing? Or
Yeah,
just kind of exploring
might as well.
right there at the edges of the lake?
I feel like we need people with scientific knowledge to help us.
Ava!
Yes, well, I'm here. I couldn't hear here though.
We need people with science.
Yes, science. I mean, I don't have science, but I have technology.
Oh yeah.
Same difference.
That'll do.
Is there any technology
So what am I doing exactly?
that I find?
I mean, Karen is also here, but I don't know. Like,
Does Karen have science?
I don't think so. I'm just saying, like, as far as
One of her other
There's
forms
people
of
over here.
science.
What does she do? She just shake her head at us as we dove into the water.
oh, I have the wrong text for that one.
This is like how Jacob found the technology for the earpieces. And he just digs us up later on. Find out.
As like a revive serum.
Right.
We're back.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
just
They could
just
go
wait here
find
and
it.
die, and then
For,
like hope that
within
they.
the millennia, we find your body.
Yes.
Like, oh
Oh
no.
no.
Hey Ava, can you work on a serum to revive people? Like, yeah, I got you, but why? You'll find out like a month.
Fossils. Can you figure out a way to revive fossils?
A
Right.
couple billion years.
Right. Million years for us, not a day for you.
I mean, I could.
Could work on that.
I don't think.
Yeah.
That would be handy.
I don't think we need to do that right now.
Case for right now.
Oh, okay.
That's
The
what
answer
we're
is that Karen is not as good at technology as you are. Oh, Dreadbear.
All right.
She's not even in Karen form right now. That's right. She's in Dreadbear form.
Oh yeah.
She
She saw that.
I was like,
Like,
nope.
And yet she's better at technology than I am.
Neighborhood science.
Well, he at this point.
Oh, he.
Dreadbear is a male form.
We don't know that.
I mean,
I feel like I'd be kind of
We do now.
you might.
If you're looking,
Depends how closely you're
How do you
looking.
not look? It's
But-
eye level.
it's not for me.
I mean, there's a whole lot of meat on a bear.
So what am I technologying here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was thinking science, not technology.
Okay.
Like, where's our friends that we rescued that are like legit scientists? That could be
Oh yeah, they're still at Free Dairy.
theorizing what is happening here. Because I don't
Just
know.
door into their house. Hey, we need you.
My brain doesn't work that way.
Can Arvis open a portal for us here? Can he? I'm gonna ask Arvis. Can he detect us here?
in the scar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we open a portal or a door from here and then go to Free Dairy and see if we can recruit these scientists to come help?
Arvis is going to tell you there is some interference. So opening a door. So Arvis can open a door here that is supposed, and then open another door to Free Dairy.
Right.
But the door that's opened here might not end up exactly where you want it to be, and or the other end might not be exactly where you want it to be in the base.
Oh.
But it'll still be somewhere in the base?
Presumably.
Alright, let's try
I mean,
that. See what happens.
you know, do you want the odds or like?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, hold on a second.
I don't think any of us have ever gotten a straight answer from
there's like a 1 in 3,000 chance that it won't actually be in the base.
Oh, okay. Then I'm good with that. Let's open a door and see what happens.
What?
I have 1,000 dice to roll in.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
What am I looking in there for? Okay, so I have to roll that chance. Okay. You guys got dangerously close. Yeah, so you're fine. Yeah, it opens in the base.
Okay.
The door that opens on your end, though, like you tell it to open in front of you,
Mhm.
and then like nothing happens. Give me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah, you guys should all of you that are in this location.
Where's the charger for this laptop?
Probably near where the laptop was.
I think I found the door.
I think so.
Wait for Jasmine. Not that it's, I don't know if it's
Yep. It should either be right there, like it should be the only laptop charger there, because the one for this laptop is out here,
that important.
or it might be in the bottom of the cloth bag there. And yeah, okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna, except for Jasmine, you guys are gonna see the the portal. It opened like 100 feet away from you.
Can we get to go inside it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Let's
just opened
go.
so that you can go through it.
Should we go
Mhm.
inside it?
100%.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
we
why you
should.
opened it. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Let's do it.
Go in. It's the door. Well, actually, I don't think she has a door.
Well,
I
I
don't think
mean,
she does either.
so
I don't
she
think she
can't
knows about
summon
this.
doors,
Yeah.
but the door, once it exists,
Right,
anyone can
right.
walk through it.
Mhm.
If you're not fast, a dinosaur can walk through it.
Mhm.
I mean, like just a wandering creature
We can have a pet
wander
dinosaur.
through it. It doesn't like.
Here we go. Jacob's gonna make
Jurassic
Jurassic Park. Walks into the
Genuinely
base.
going to end up turning into an arc play.
I'm gonna make a mechanical dinosaur.
Do we all have arc?
Hmm?
I used to.
I don't think I have it installed right now, but like.
I have it.
I don't know if it's still.
I have it 3 different ways.
We're gonna play Ark tonight. That'd be hilarious. Okay, but for right now.
Yeah, so we're gonna go through the door. See
Yeah,
what
so you guys
happens.
go into the base. That's fine.
Mhm.
Usually the doors open in the garage. It definitely opened in the kitchen, but whatever.
Sweet.
Oh, I'm getting a little peckish.
Right.
Hmm. All right, so now the scientists are in Free Dairy,
Yeah,
correct? All right, yeah. So we'll open another door to go to Free Dairy.
yeah,
and
that'll
talk
work
to-
exactly as intended. There's no
Yeah.
interference there.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, and then
Go ahead.
I guess I don't know what we're gonna ask the scientists. This is kind of out of my wheelhouse here.
Hey, we found a
Why we're
giant
here for
star.
the science.
Look at us.
Right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna tell them?
Should probably have the mayor talk to them.
Acting there.
Close enough.
Can I find something interesting now?
You fellow science people, this. So the
And
scar
I'll
is
just
pretty
ask
interesting.
them to come and check this out with us because it's like well outside our area of knowledge, and also our friends went missing.
You can
Well, I
still hear
say
their
friends.
voices.
Staticky through the comments.
Yeah.
I think I can still talk.
Look at that big bird. What is that
Telling
thing?
everyone I'm dead.
I'm not dead yet.
You are, as far as I'm concerned, you jerk!
Mayday, mayday, we're going down.
You have wings! Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much the conversation they hear.
Right?
Or motor noises.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a dragon. It's all three of them! It's smooth!
Alright, so what are you asking the scientists?
I already said what I was asking them.
What were you asking them?
I said that I was going to explain to them what we found in the scar and ask them to come and check it out because it's well outside our area of expertise and our friends are also missing.
Okay.
I don't think you should chew on that cat.
They're gonna hear your explanation,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna tell you that they would definitely need to like investigate that to have any idea.
That's exactly what I want them
Yeah.
to do.
All right, good. So they're
Don't
gonna.
forget to tell them that like weird stuff happens.
Yeah, I explained it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so they'll go with you.
Yeah.
How are you getting back to the scar? Are you trying to clean the door again?
I think we have to because our vehicles are all at the scar.
That's true. You left your
That-
vehicles
Uh-huh.
We just left our vehicles.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were trying to get back in a quick manner.
Yeah.
So we,
You.
So we'll portal back to
Timely
the
fashion.
see what
I
happens.
don't have
Open a
vehicles.
door in the water that
They'll just fly.
steals people.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
No.
You just accidentally open a door in the plane of existence that we are.
That would be great.
It's like, oh hey, no, don't come through, let us through! Oh, crud.
All right.
We accidentally strand the scientists with us.
You guys keep rolling to within 200 of having something bad happen.
Oh god.
So what you're saying is more doors.
Anyway, yeah. So you open the door to the base. You open another door from the base to the scar. It does not open up exactly where you want it to be. You're gonna have to like wander around for a little bit to find the lake, but you'll be able to do that.
You don't have the living scope. You can't.
I would know exactly where the lake is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
As soon as you get within range, yeah, you know exactly where it is. So it's gonna take you a minute to get it in range, but then yeah, you know exactly where it is. All right, cool. So you guys go back to the lake. They're poking around. They're gonna ask how you're communicating with the two missing members of your party.
Well, have we actually communicated with them in a while?
Yeah. Well, not
Okay.
terribly recently, but yeah.
But I mean, you guys
can
can hear every word.
Talking.
Yeah, you guys can still hear every word we're saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say everywhere. That's
Okay.
probably like static.
Yeah, it's probably like every other word. Or something.
Yeah, it's definitely not perfect, but yeah, there's an open line.
Enough to
communication.
make out what we're saying.
Okay.
But the point is that they're asking how you're doing that.
I built these multi-universal communicators.
Okay.
Dimensional. That's what I meant.
Technically, it's cross-dimensional.
Okay. Do these have like any sort of ability to find each other?
Didn't we build that into them a while back?
Yeah.
We
I mean, that's what we have
when he
harvest for
went
too.
to tech.
Okay.
We did that was our communicators that found it?
Yeah, because we didn't have our
Mhm.
base at the time.
Right.
We were still living in our like houses and free there.
All right. So Philip's gonna ask if he can borrow one.
Sure, I'll give 'em mine.
Okay. So he's gonna hold it for a bit. He's gonna walk over to the water and he's gonna, in his hand, put his hand into the water and ask if you guys ask to have one of the other people ask you guys if you can detect it.
What
I don't know how.
Okay.
What
You
are we
basically
rolling
just
for
ask
this?
it to ping. You ask it to look for the.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well then, yeah, Slender will ask it to
Yes,
search for the other earbud.
you can locate
Oh,
it.
you're
Yes.
not there. Wait, who are you asking?
So Philip is asking you guys to ask them.
Oh, okay.
So you guys ask us, and then we ask our earbuds.
Yes.
All
To
right.
ping the
And yes, it identifies.
Okay, so then. Yeah,
It can
Slender-
find one communicator.
another.
Only one?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're next to each other.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well,
Because
your
Skills has one too.
communicators can find
Right,
that
but you're not
communicator.
pinging.
That
Yeah, I mean you
Oh,
can
yeah.
find your communicator. Yeah, each other's communicators. It finds one other communicator.
That's not next to us. Is what I mean.
So it's in the location where you went through.
Right, well, either way. Oh, wait. What if it's just finding yours?
It's not.
It's not because we're next to each other.
Well, right, but you're saying it's only finding one other communicator, and he has a communicator.
Other than you guys.
Other than us, yeah.
Okay. Well, you'll hear back from Slender saying like, yes, it can find
We
it.
see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you go to it?
Yep. Hold on.
All right. So you guys fly over there.
Dive, dive, dive.
Yeah.
Close
Are you
my
in
eyes.
the Are you in the water when you get there?
No, we're in the air.
Okay. All right. So you're up in the air. You're seeing water. You're looking down. You know the thing is under you
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
All right, are you staying up there?
No, we'll go to it.
We'll
Okay.
get to the point where we like are over it and then just go down.
Okay. So once they enter the water, you guys, the rest of you guys can see them.
What? Huh?
All of a sudden.
Hmm.
Oh, because we're past the breach. Remember the wall? So
I literally
We tried
suggested
to
we
turn
swim
around
back
and
that
come
way, and we
back.
didn't.
Yeah, no. I flew up and went to find land.
I literally suggested we swim back that way, and we didn't.
Alright, so now we're staring at you guys.
No, you can't see them.
Oh,
They can see you.
Said
Oh.
that he,
do we see the communicator though?
we can see that.
Yeah.
But you got.
But I can't see you.
Yes.
Okay.
You see the hand with a communicator.
I'm gonna touch that. Grease it gently.
Just have to reach out and wrap your fingers around the wrist.
All right.
Yes, Arc is still available on Game Pass.
All right. Well, yeah. Then Slender will reach out and
That
like,
is
yeah,
good
I
to
can see
know.
your hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Phillips.
Right now.
it.
Philip's gonna ask you guys to go straight back up out of the water again. Okay. You're above the lake. No,
Okay.
the lake.
What?
Oh, we're above the lake now?
Yes.
What did Philip do?
He just figured
I
out.
know why.
He figured out the
Why?
the
Because
edges
I
of
never
the.
went up right there. I
Yeah, you
swam
never went
away
up
and then
fro-
up.
You never went up while you were within the lake.
Right.
Both of us didn't.
No. Because I started
If
swimming
you're
away
in the
and you
portion
started
of water
following
that
me.
is lake,
Right. I know. I
when
get
you
what
come
you're saying.
up out of the water, you come up out of the lake.
Right.
When you go outside of those bounds, you are in the other setting.
Sweet. Slender's gonna turn to you and like, you want to go back?
Uh-huh.
All right, bye. We don't want to get back now. See ya.
We know how to save ourselves.
Right.
So Phil's gonna pull his hand back and be like,
Yeah.
"Is that all? Like, do you guys want?"
Well, no, I want
I could totally see him asking
Well,
us.
actually-
normal. Is that?
what,
Before
what
we
I
do that,
wanted
we
was
should
information about what's
See
happening
what the
here,
rest of
not
it wants to do.
Yeah.
just like
No, we can you go to space on your own all the time. Why can't we do this?
Because that's when we're waiting for stuff.
All
Like if we're waiting for people to show up at the every day, that's
Yeah.
when I'll just go explore.
Curses.
right.
But now we have a new place to explore.
I
This cat's ridiculous.
uh-huh.
So it's funny because we named her Eclipse, I presume, because
Because of the color pattern.
of the color pattern. But like,
It's
she's all about being eclipsing, like hiding you from stream.
Yeah, no, the whole story behind her name was she used to be Taco.
Yep.
And then we found out that her name wasn't actually Taco.
Right.
And I overheard the two of you talking about a new name for her and called out like, why not Eclipse? Look at her fur.
Yeah.
And it just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
And now she's my kitten. And her name is Eclipse.
At the moment, she's not.
Alright, instead of disappearing, we're gonna come back to the group.
Alright.
What's going on?
So yeah,
What's
Philip's gonna ask you like,
Yeah, sure,
what did
follow
you
me.
see?
I know.
I saw
Quetzalcoatlus.
whatever that is.
No,
I just look at him and I'm like, what was that bird called again?
Slender looks, Slender will look down hearing that and be like, you're a scientist, right?
Yes.
We found Quetzalcoatlus.
Okay.
And chances are there's a number of other dinosaurs there.
Alright.
And a lot of trees.
Trees.
Ferns.
Ferns.
Trees.
Any grass?
Not that you said.
Did we notice grass?
No, we didn't. Any
No
grass.
grass.
Alright. Yeah, it does sound like you guys actually were like either back in time or in a plane that is still the same
Knew
as
it.
the
No,
past was.
I knew.
I was alive that whole time. You and I had that discussion together.
It's all on record. You can check the video later. Anyway,
Back to the VOD.
the VOD will reveal the truth.
Yes.
So,
the VOD of truth.
so yeah, that's Philip's theory, as well as they somehow this lake is just
Transcends time.
well, no, it's just part of an ocean in the past. May or may not be part of this world. It might be this world's. It might be this Earth's past, and it might not. But it's probably the past of something.
What kind?
You said that before. Turn it back.
Yeah, can we Slender asking Philip directly, can we do some research on this scar and see if we can figure out what's causing this place?
She just asked what caused the scar.
Well, I don't know if that was in character or not.
Why I brought them here in the first place?
Yes. So there was also a scar in our world. There's actually a few. I think the rules were different though. I don't think they functioned the same way. But they were formed in the event that caused the apocalypse. Like when I gather, they were formed when the rifts were created.
It's like
Still don't know what the rifts are.
Right.
Like the
So,
residue of
just-
the
Or
Sure.
what caused the apocalypse.
And in character, did anything happen to Philip when he came into the scar? Did he get a mutated power or anything?
Oh, I didn't check that.
that just popped into my head.
Let me see.
That does make a lot of sense for why we get different mutations. I knew something was up with this place. I'm curious about it ever since you.
Alright, let's say
I'm surprised
fortitude.
Oh, what can do?
I swear I can't take Portal 2.
That's so the extra life for that we did was involved. Those two.
Isn't Philip the one that was like eating
Yes. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I thought we put him in a pocket dimension.
No, we saved him.
You did put him in pocket dimension, and then you figured out how to make him no longer
that
mutant.
was saving him with Two-Face.
Yes.
So this will be.
Hi.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Did they fail? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they both passed. So no,
I
nothing
know.
happened to them.
Huh?
All right.
They both rolled 21.
Yeah, that's a lot higher.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. So yeah, they are not. Nothing happened to them when they showed up.
Just not that high enough fortitude.
Which is funny because they don't actually have that high of a fortitude, but rolled really well. I think actually it's 6.
So now I'm gonna say, how did nothing happen to you? I said,
Oh.
I don't know. You're a scientist.
Well, I'd have to. But
Scientist doesn't mean I know it.
yeah, it doesn't mean I have an answer off the top of my head every time I encounter it. I just know how to study it to figure it out. And I mean, if I remember correctly, Philip is a biologist. So
So
like,
he wouldn't
yeah,
be
Philip is a biologist. Linda is a physicist. So if there's time travel happening in this random lake, that's going to be very interesting to her.
Is she here too?
Yeah, you guys.
Does she want to come with us to the other place?
Traveling through it isn't actually going to be helpful to her right now. Like, she just has to figure out how in the world it works.
Can we go back?
That was the scar.
I want to go back. I want to see if we can find other dinosaurs. I want to go poke a T-Rex.
Probably plenty of them around the scar. It's pretty big.
It is quite large.
Poke a T-Rex back with there. What?
Just, I want
Can
to
they-
hassle a T-Rex in the past. It's such a weird life goal to have.
Can they tell how long the lake has been here? Has it been here the same time
What'd
as
you say,
the
Ava?
scar?
What'd you say, Jacob?
I was asking, can they tell how long the lake has been here? Has it been here the whole time that the scar has been here?
I don't really know how we would date that.
Yeah.
Especially because, like,
Can't carbon date water.
yeah, even if we had a way to carbon date water, like, if it's still part of the body of water that it came from, then it would just register as the same information as that. Like,
Hmm.
Right back to his perch.
Eclipse is such an eclipse.
yeah, she's something.
She lives up to her name.
He's full of cat.
And you're allergic. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you should let Dylan take her.
No, because she'll claw the whole time. She will.
She will, yeah.
Try to clean and claw and on the more scratches. Titus does this
Yeah,
when I'm at work. Constantly.
yeah.
I love it when she claws.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, they're interested in studying it, but like they're not gonna have answers for you right away.
Can we go back?
You also, I mean, like when you were looking around the scar, you also saw that there was the river that had that was moving in a different way than.
Oh yeah, you want to go check that out?
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys down?
Yeah.
You can just possess me.
I just want to do some exploring.
All right,
Do it.
cool.
You guys down?
So you guys are going to
Ava?
the river now?
Ava!
Oh, you're gonna possess him?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you coming with?
Yes. What are we
Yeah.
doing? We're going to the river, you
And,
said?
and Dreadbear will also come with you.
Cool. Jay?
We're going to check out a different river.
Alright.
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah, this was the lake. Now you're going to the river. The river that used to go like this, and now has like this whole weird thing going on with it, and like climbing up the walls of the. Like when it comes down into the scar, it isn't a waterfall. It just goes down,
Sticks to it.
and
It's
then
like
and sticks on the way up too. All right, so you guys get to the river. It looks like a river. You can look down. You can kind of see the bottom.
I'm gonna jump in it.
Okay.
Am I still riding? Are you still speaking?
No, when we got back and talked to Philip and stuff, I changed started.
Alright.
You're gonna jump into a river that's like right there at the edge. You're gonna jump in.
Yeah, just follow the whole river.
Okay.
But I got a tube. It's gonna be a lazy river.
It's like, we don't actually know how fast
I mean,
might want to wrap
Are
it.
you
Just
staying?
going
Are
into
you
it with
trying
a
to stay on the surface of the river,
Yeah.
or are you jumping into it?
How deep is it?
Well,
Let's start
I
off
mean,
with that. How deep is
it gradually goes in, so it really depends on how far into it you jump. Like if you just jump right in front of you, it's probably like up to your ankle.
I'll go further.
Slender's gonna stretch himself out and kind of like raft and just like float
Okay.
along the river and let it take him.
All right. If you do that, you'll drift down. It'll take a little while,
Yeah.
but then you'll go up the wall and out of the scar.
Just a weird float river.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you find underneath? Are you going under the water?
Yeah.
So you're jumping. You're
To the
jumping
point
full
I
in.
can, Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're just like stomping in.
Yeah. Swimming around.
Okay. So when you go to jump in, instead of hitting the ground, you come out, like up out of a river and fall back in.
Is it like Portal 2?
No,
Like
I
you go
was
in
just
one
thinking
portal,
that.
boing, boing.
I mean,
Because of the change in the gravity.
Wait, is it like he jumped in and goes down and like the other side of the river?
like
he
where
goes
you
down
would
at?
have where you would have expected to hit the bottom,
Right.
you come out the
Out.
top of a river.
And then
Another
fall
river?
back in.
But
You weren't there long enough to see whether it was the same or not, but yeah.
Okay.
And then
It's,
fall back in.
it's like you had jumped up out of the water, yeah.
Oh, so it's like a split second.
But not like back up out of the same water.
Right. So I jump in and
Went through the
pop
You
other
can
out.
do a
side.
quick perception check.
All right.
Slender's he's like
This is
has
jazz.
come back down by this point.
Very nice. It is not the same river.
It is not.
You found another area?
I found another area
Oh.
ready.
Alright, time to test if we have to go all the way in. Slender's gonna do the same thing with his head. Just ring.
Well, he didn't go the whole way in.
No, he went through and then
Well, that's all But where he was jumping into the water wasn't deep enough for him to go underwater. Otherwise,
well, whatever. Slender's
Right.
so
it was
good.
that's just what happened when he hit the bottom.
I plopped out the other side and plopped back in.
Well, either way, Slender's just gonna ring with his head.
All right, yeah. So you, instead of hitting the bottom, you come out the top of a river.
Alright, well, I am here and able to look around.
Perception.
So I'm gonna perception this.
All right.
Oh, for crying out loud. Computer went to sleep. I'm gonna put her to sleep.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay. Okay, yeah. There's grass, incidentally.
So it's a different time period.
Alright, am I like near land? Like, is
It's
there
just
a little
is
river.
there still a river?
It's a river, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna like bring the rest of my body through and just.
In
stand
fact,
up.
yeah, you can't really see well enough to tell that. But yeah, it's a river.
Okay.
You can see what's going on.
He's gonna bring the rest of his body through,
Okay.
go up and stand on the shoreline there,
All right.
and stretch up, not terribly far, maybe like I don't know, 20 feet.
Okay.
That's better.
That's fine. All right. So with natural 20, you're going to identify that this is the same river with the same course as the one you left behind. It's just that the area surrounding it looks different.
And they aren't there.
They aren't there.
Okay. Well, he's gonna radio back his findings.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's definitely the same river, has the same course as the river that you jumped into. It's not in a scar. It's just kind of hills or whatever.
But it's following the same.
It's following the
winding
same
pathway.
topographical lines. Except obviously it doesn't go up walls.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Because there aren't any walls to go up. It is.
Is it flowing in the right direction?
Yeah, it's just.
Well, I
It's
mean,
just
there is no wrong direction. There aren't any walls.
Well, no, but the river on our side is flowing in the wrong direction. You said that, didn't you?
I don't think so.
No, you said that, but I thought the only reason they were flowing in the wrong direction was because it was going up the wall, not down like a waterfall.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to tell if it's going in the right or wrong direction because there aren't any walls. There's
What I
nothing
was
for it
trying to work
go
out
in.
is if it was going in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's not. It's not going in the opposite direction as the river that you're standing in front of.
Okay. You guys might want to tell the scientists about this, because I'm radioing into you, but they don't have an earpiece.
That's true. They will have given the communicator back to Ava.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to tell them of what you're hearing.
Now, you do see some living things moving around.
Okay. Can I identify them?
At that height, you can. Let me think.
Oh boy.
Let me look at what you're seeing.
Oh, I like that. It's almost never a good thing when the DM has to figure out what's going on.
I just didn't write some of this stuff down.
Oh, okay.
We have to figure out where we're trying to go next time.
No, we haven't.
You okay, Jacob?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
That's forgiveness.
Right, I was just about to say that.
Okay. So yeah, you see some. You see some things kind of moving around that definitely look like mammals. Some of them are like hooved mammals. One of them almost kind of looks like a relative of a horse, but not quite.
Like a donkey or a zebra or
No. Like you get hints of horse-like structure, but not. It definitely isn't like a horse.
Capture.
There is.
I'm scared for my life.
What?
Did you not see her face?
Mm-hmm.
The capture.
There
We
is.
don't jump through there. We're still on our side. It's just
Yeah, I'm the only one over
There
here
is a
now.
small pack of something that
Listen,
looks
I
almost
need
wolf-like.
your body.
That's-
Oh, that's fair. You're in the one person that goes anywhere he wants, whenever he wants.
There is
This
there
awesome.
there is a small pack of these almost wolf-like looking creatures,
Ooh.
striped,
Striped.
that are
Wait, what are they?
tracking down. They're
Wolf-like looking
Oh,
creatures.
wolf-like.
almost.
But they're striped.
They're not really. I mean, they move kind of like wolves and like they have the long face, but they definitely are not modern wolves.
They're zebra wolves.
They do have stripes in their fur, and they are tracking down a pack of like some various hoofed animals off in the distance.
Hey, Scales.
Yep.
We should totally find her. I think there's some pretty interesting creatures here we can take.
Take.
Alright.
Take where?
Cannonball.
Back home.
You're gonna try to. You're
More
gonna try to
science.
train something that pre-existed domestication.
Let's
Yes.
take their DNA.
Pre-existed.
Yes.
So does this mean we're in the past again?
We're definitely going to be playing Ark.
Yeah.
That was not the plan.
No. These guys are just going to set up camp in the Cretaceous.
Well, this is not the Cretaceous.
Look, I got a T-Rex.
We took out our chips.
His
The
name's
metal,
Terry.
the metal things in our wrists in Ark, we took those out.
Quick, put it back in.
Right. They learned an engram.
How do I make the stone axe again?
Right. Can I borrow your spear? I throw mine.
I threw it in the rapture and it ran away.
Right.
Oh.
You got trank arrows? We need more trank arrows.
God, those are such a pain to me.
Right.
Yeah, so how we played it before was that my computer was the host of a server. and then I would play on the Xbox, and they would play on computers.
I'm
You are dropping funds.
it's a little
And we
far
did-
off, but I'm building actually 2 computers.
Nice.
One is going to be a dedicated host's computer.
Nice.
So for any games that need it, I'm just gonna run a dedicated
Nice.
server off of it. And I'll build a new computer.
If you want like really good server hosting, look into Shockbite. That's what I used to use.
Okay.
You paid like $5 a month for like.
I think in the server that we were playing in, I might be trapped.
You might be trapped.
I got stuck on a mountain, the mountain, like the big volcano in the center of the map. I got stuck on the western side of it, and my bird that I was flying on got killed. And like, if I move, I'm gonna draw the attention of saber cats, and I can't get out. And so I'm just kind of stuck.
So in other words, when we finally get back on that world, it's gonna be rescue.
If we play,
If it's that
we
world.
need to start over.
We probably do. We've tamed a lot of that, and we set the difficulty really low, and that's why there's so few Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
Yeah.
So we would want to build a new server anyway. But yeah. Anyway,
Alright,
I'm
let's go.
definitely
We
installing
got
it
through.
right now.
Ready?
Are you actually?
really,
Like,
I might have to install it on this computer. I don't think it is installed right now, but I have to check. Anyway,
Let me switch on.
my download is at 32%.
nice. Anyway, yeah. So you're calling scales over. I mean, you guys could, all of you could go over if you want. This is a much easier to get back from.
Yes, it's a river.
It's literally just jumping.
Jasmine's coming with us too. She said yes already.
Okay.
And she's still possessing me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's not like she has a choice at the moment.
But she can always possess me. I'm gonna do her the good duty of saying, hey, I'm jumping in this river. Are you coming or not?
So yeah, Dreadbear will go ahead and go through.
Woo! Hunting party!
Staying in Dreadbear form, definitely.
Definitely.
With any of this.
We get to make a home base.
Ava, are you coming through the river?
I guess, since
Over the
everybody
river.
else is.
Oh, I need to change.
Are you doing it, Jay?
The dinosaur's house we go.
All right, now, are you jumping through, or are you just kind of like staying in water form in the river for any length of time, or are you just going straight through?
I think I would go straight there.
Okay. So yeah, you guys just kind of go in, and it's like just the world turns upside down, and you're on the other side.
Nice.
It does look cool.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it.
Yeah, because that's also worth noting. Like, going down is coming up out of the water. So if you jump like feet first, you come up out of the water upside down. So Dreadbear, as it happens, can't really do that.
Right.
So she just kind of like he just kind of steps in and then is like climbing out of the water.
Can you imagine how scary that must look?
Right.
A
yeah.
giant paw just. That's the head.
Yeah, just like a whole 30-foot bear.
Right.
Just kind of emerges from the shallowest part of the river.
You just see our group come out and walk forward, and behind us is a massive bear.
Just like, what the heck is that?
I have an army. We have a bear.
Could I have my other character come?
Yeah,
I haven't properly named him yet.
you can only have one character like out adventuring at a time.
Right. So what I basically want is
You'd have to take Scales home
I would.
to do that.
So I couldn't have like him come over and then start building like a house while all of us go out and do something else.
I mean-
more like a camp. Building like a camp.
Oh my god,
Because
we're
he's like
actually
my
army
service.
I mean, I guess I could
I'm
allow
full on
that.
arc in this. I'm gonna build a castle and everything.
You're
I've yet
getting
to
to a point where
properly
we have
name
multiple
my-
different home bases around, bunch of different castles.
We're just gonna all go play Ark now.
Yep. Role play out arc.
So that's yeah.
Yeah.
You just see like a cyborg come out of the water now.
Can I
Hello,
snag-
master. Let's start building. Those?
No,
You can have a sip, yeah.
the.
All right, cool. Well, you guys figure out what you're gonna do with this location. I'll be right back. Also, no, we did not figure out what we're doing for dinner. So, if we're doing something collectively, we
I
should.
don't know.
That's also the thing worth discussing.
Pasta here or something? I don't care.
There probably is.
Something nice and easy is fine by me.
Do we have enough? No, you don't like cheese. Never mind. Just ask if we have enough cheese to make like homemade mac and cheese.
I need to think of a name for my cyborg. I was gonna say Psy, but
Gooms. You got Smoog and Gooms.
I don't want Gooms. I like a technology name.
0100 or 01011000. Do you know what that is?
I don't think I do.
It's X in binary code.
X.
Yes.
Like X or X?
X. The letter X.
The letter X.
If it was an actual word, it would be much longer. Well, what the heck?
What?
She's like head bobbing along to Fortnite dances right now. She's looking at Fortnite dances in the shop.
It's a cool dance. I just got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So while
I
he's
haven't
building,
played in a long time, but then I had that game night with my friends the other night, and we played Among Us, and then after everybody else went to bed, like 3 of us stayed out and played Fortnite, and I was like, man, I missed this. So
I haven't touched Fortnite in a long time.
it's just so much fun.
I don't really do many battle royales anymore.
It's just so much fun. So
More
I just
often than
only
not
like
now.
playing when I have people to play with. So,
Yeah. More often than not now, I'm on either like Valorant, Rocket League, or Divinity.
So we have a lot of spaghetti and we have a lot of apple macaroni, and we have a couple of jars of sauce
okay.
I
and a
think
lot of
there's a bag
meatballs. So we can.
we got eggs and balls, it's fine by me.
Yeah.
Can we do the egg or the elbow noodles though?
Yeah.
Either way,
I
it's
want
fine.
to do if we do that, I want to do the elbow noodles.
Okay. We'll worry about that in a little bit, though. It's only 4:30.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna have my cobalt. I'm gonna summon my kobolds too,
Okay.
just to kind of hold a little camp.
Yeah.
And
We genuinely
protect the
love
cyborg while I'm not able to protect the cyborg.
This
Okay.
is Ark with a hunting party.
And the robot. And the dragon. And the thunder.
I am my own species.
All right. So, but what are you guys doing in this location? Time period setting thing.
I want to go after some of those wolves. Hi. You finally told
Well,
us
I'm
that.
gonna fly up and head up perception again.
Okay.
Let's say
No, leave her alone.
I'm gonna go 400. I'll just say 500 feet up.
Okay.
18.
Very nice. You see, pretty similar stuff like hoved creatures walking around. That pack has now
Yeah.
started to
We
actually
did that a while ago.
has actually taken
We did
down
that
one
a
of them,
while ago.
Not actually.
and is starting
Yeah,
to
I
eat
know,
him.
it's have to do. But they did that a while ago.
Okay, but it's part of the
Trees.
So like a normal foresty.
Yeah, I mean it's not very foresty.
It's not so. It's more
No,
like
it's
trees?
more grasslandy.
Okay.
There are some trees,
Right.
but it's definitely not a forest.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna comment. Just be like, your wolves killed one of the horse things.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever way that is. That way.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're pretty much in a grasslands biome. As
You said that, and all I could think of was Minecraft.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Grasslands. We're in
Modded
grasslands.
Minecraft now.
other guys I was playing with the other night.
Um,
The Chinese thing.
I'm gonna take Jasmine, and she's still possessing me. I
Right.
think, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna just go for a fly.
All
Yeah,
right.
I've seen those.
We're gonna go.
My,
So
I
I
believe
wanna,
Aiden
whatever
had
way I'm
those.
facing, we'll just go like over the wolves and all that, and
Yeah.
just see what we find.
All right. Cool.
What do you?
You're gonna fly around a bit. You're gonna see
Maybe.
basically more of the same. I mean, eventually you'll hit some forest and some other stuff, but like, it's definitely like the plants look different than you're used to. The trees that are around are definitely larger than you're used to. There's
Or the dude from.
there's a lot of like there's various mostly mammals and some birds.
Would we actually be able to tame anything here? Like, is that something that we can actually do in this game?
I mean, yes, you can try.
I want to tame one of those.
Like taming animals isn't beyond the scope of the system.
Okay, well, how
but
would I go about
there
it?
are no animals in this location that are going to be easy to tame.
So now that I think of it, how many?
Check out the forest plan.
Can I borrow that book? I want to look into more.
There's two of them. There's one right there.
Oh, okay. Can you pass me the book?
Look at that glider. That's so funny.
Good. I want to look into polymorph. Would that be called polymorph, or would it just be shapeshifting?
Well, there's shapeshifting as like a gray box power.
What's that?
What's the
glider?
But
What's the specialized version of that?
What's a
but what you're probably looking for is
Oh,
more.
is that what page is that?
Okay.
14.
Where would that be?
I'm not on that yet.
They're in alphabetical order, but let me see. Morph is on page 170.
I mean, it'd be better on a
Yeah,
gaming
we
computer,
can.
but you can put it on any computer.
How much are gaming computers?
I'm building one.
That laptop was, I think, like 1300.
This laptop.
This one is what I'm talking about.
I don't know. This one was 1600. The one we got.
600?
16.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
The one we got him,
I really want to get one.
This
the one we
one.
got him for Christmas was only 700.
Yeah.
And it could probably run Fortnite.
It did. It ran Fortnite perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I had to be on like lower graphics, but it ran perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I have a PS4 right now, but I, like, want something that I can actually, like, play video games on.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No,
It's just...
that's sick.
I want it.
Wait. Running from the ashes, the skulls.
Yeah.
Just
I'll get there. Very soon.
right?
I
That
want
is
it.
actually
It's the
pretty cool,
skulls from
though.
from Remnant.
Oh, I have that.
Oh, you have it?
I have Battle Pass page. Yeah, I have page 6 on now.
You need to tell me when you're playing so I can go in.
Okay, I don't. Yeah. Right now, playing Middle Earth, Shadow of War, something with her. Usually Apex with her.
We switch back and forth between Fortnite and
Yeah,
Apex.
I wish I could do it back. My computer doesn't run it.
Oh.
I have like whenever I load into it, it's like constant FPS drops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the game turned a lot visual.
Yeah.
Really
The moment
visual.
they partnered with Respawn, they
Yeah.
got a lot more
Which was
graphically
what?
heavy.
Season 1.
No, they partnered with Respawn when Seer came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I remember them before Seer. I would always pop up with Respawn Entertainment.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
So Scouts has flown away.
With
Wait,
Jasmine.
What are the rest of you doing?
You're just like, wait, what? Where'd Scouts go? You just hear them. Shoot, we're gone.
I don't even see you leave. I just hear them.
You just
What
because when I take off, I create a song.
Well, I'm going to ask him what he sees.
do you see?
I see not normal trees and stuff. I don't know. They're not. They're bigger. Me and Jasmine right now are in a foresty area. We're actually going to be landing in a now.
Okay.
Trees are a lot bigger. It's no. I mean, obviously, I haven't seen any civilization or anything yet. Seen creatures, mammalish, still. Birds, normal birds. Well, normalish.
Definitely not normal birds.
Well, I mean, I see pigeons. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
What skill did you grab to create smooth?
they're recognizably.
Shape shifting, I think. And then you add another power into it to turn him into his own sheep.
No, what you got is morph with metamorph.
Oh, that's what it was, metamorph. Which allows the metamorph allows him to create his own sheep.
Yeah, morph you keep your stats, but you change your appearance. Adding the metamorph power lets you add a different set of stats. And you can buy multiple ranks in metamorph, and each one gives you another set of stats.
So you don't just get metamorph and like you don't have enough points to be created there. Just adds that animal.
What?
So, morphing just morphs into creature with your stats now. Metamorph gives you a whole new sheep to work with.
I so stat sheet.
You don't. It's. I think the points are.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't change any of your traits.
How many
Right.
points in morph would I need to get in order to make it so I have like
Okay, so at rank 4 morph, you can assume any form of the same mass as you.
how would that work for me?
If you
considering
tie
I
it,
look up?
what do you mean?
Like, do I have the same mass no matter how big I stretch?
Yeah. So at rank 4, which is 5 points per rank, that's 20 points right there. You can assume any form that's the same mass as your base form. If you add the metamorph power, if you add the metamorph extra onto it, then you can change your stats when you change form into one other set of stats. So it doesn't give you the ability to just kind of change that. You have this set of stats, and now you bought a second set of stats that you can already. But again, it doesn't matter. So like, what's it? The Hank on the other team
Yeah.
has metamorph. Has 5 different sets of stats that he can change into.
Yeah.
And then those are like, one of them is he can look like basically any raptor, like flying, predatory bird. He can look like any of them, but they all have the same stats.
Right.
So he uses that set of stats. He has a set of stats for cat-like creatures, a set of stats, stuff like that. But he can become any animal.
Right.
He has 3 ranks.
So at rank 1 of morph,
Uh-huh.
it's just like I choose what animal I can morph into, and that's the only animal that I can morph into.
Yes. And
What's
you
the
can't
restriction?
turn into variations of that animal either.
What do you mean?
So, like, if you can turn into a cat at 1 rank, all right, you can turn into Eclipse, but you can't turn into Eclipse or Titus.
Okay.
So yeah, when you turn into Smooth,
Just smooth.
Smooth always looks the same.
Yes. It's just a dragon.
Yeah.
Like your
Do you
typical
still get to
dragon.
decide what they look like?
Yeah, you get to decide what that form looks like, but once you select it, that's it.
Okay.
You can change between your base form and that specific other
That's
form.
what I wanted.
Yeah.
I just
But
wanted
you
to
keep
be-
your skills.
Yeah, all your stats stay the same unless you get Metamorph.
Okay.
And then you can change its stats.
Okay. How do I go about adding this onto
Go to the Powers tab.
I would like to add 1 rank, sorry.
Go to the Powers tab.
Powers tab.
Add a power. And then just start filling in all the information. What are you trying to turn into?
Snake. Keeping with the theme.
Okay.
Slytherin snake.
We saw a snake today.
We
We
did?
saw 2 snakes today.
Oh yeah.
Went to look
Do you
at
not like snakes?
But I almost stepped on a rattlesnake when I was in North Carolina. I was like, oh no. So we went to North Carolina to go swimming, and it was starting to storm. And we go up this like little hill, and there's like a rattlesnake that came across the path, and I almost stepped on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die today. I'm gonna die today.
Today's the day.
Today is the day I'm gonna die.
She asked me to
Who?
go.
Oh yeah, because she had to make it completely. I saw that.
Oh.
Who is he adding? And I'm like, so I just passed it on. Like,
Oh,
oh.
yeah, I looked at the profile picture. So I was like, oh, okay. It was literally, turn that
So
down.
it's like,
Down. You can't sit in here.
Nothing right now.
I don't know. Dad. He's doing the point.
You guys were deciding what you were going to do. He flew away. Seals flew away. You guys have, you, Ava, and Dreadbear, and him have arrived. Slender have arrived in this time period, and just after you did arrive here, he flew away. Now, Ava asked what he's seeing, and he's describing like grassland and then trees, and then he's describing not finding any civilization.
Yeah, just pretty much.
As to be expected.
Yeah.
The distant past.
Yeah.
Bigger trees, a lot bigger. Yeah. Neil Jasmine and Landing Forest, the area.
It just kind of,
We're gonna go exploring there.
all right. It just kind of, yeah. It just kind of looks untamed wilderness.
That's not up to me. That's up to them. You gotta ask.
Untamed wilderness with larger trees than we're used to. A lot of mammals, some birds, some things that are recognizably birds but don't look like any birds that we know.
Right.
Slender can now turn into a black mamba.
A very large one.
Yes.
I assume.
Well, I mean, I can decide how big I am.
Well, it's gonna be the same mass.
As you.
So-
Well, right, but I can still shrink and expand and all that.
Right, but I'm saying like, if you weigh, because you're at your 11-foot thing, your mass increases a bit. So you're
231 pounds.
okay.
That's how much that is.
So yeah, that is a snake that weighs 231 pounds.
Very, very large black mamba.
Anaconda style.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up, was how much some of these.
Like this, I think it should be like his blue.
Anaconda is going to get up to 550 pounds.
Kind of like.
So smaller than anaconda.
I was like, oh, okay.
All right. So, but what are you guys doing with this information we're setting?
Do we know where Scales is?
No, he just flew off. I mean, you might have a guess at what direction he went in, but
Because I don't.
Well, anyone still here is gonna see Slender just turn into a snake
Lovely.
and just slither off, go exploring.
okay. So the rest of you that are operating as a party, what are you doing?
I'm gonna perception check where me and Jasmine are. Obviously, she's all safe. 18 again.
Cool.
Where are we going?
We landed in the forest.
I mean, it looks like a forest. You don't really have any way to identify
Do I see
what the
anything?
forest looked like.
Are there any predators? Any snacks? Any turkeys?
This is ironic.
Definitely no turkeys.
This is
I
ironic.
mean, yeah, there's animals around.
I turned into the one creature that can actually sense me when I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, that's what it tastes like.
Oh, did you know about that? When Slender's her. When Slender's invisible, he can only be sensed by taste.
Dude, yeah.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Did you said no?
So any mutants with snake hunters.
Did your mom tell you you could have one of these?
But apart from that, I'm literally undetectable.
Yes. Thank you.
Did you?
Hey, I'm on there.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
What?
I saw the Pringles thing, and I saw that part of the foil lid was still there, but from my point of view, it just looks like you poked a hole in the top of the foil lid.
Oh. It's not there, is it there?
There's like a part of it that's like bent in, closer to you.
Oh, yeah. So there's a note, but it is.
I mean, there are. There's things around. You'll stumble
I'm gonna
upon
go-
stuff
I'm a
fairly
little
quickly.
hungry. Can I eat something? What's around me?
You're gonna have some difficulties with that.
You guys just see me just galloping after like one of those horse things.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, the problem is
That's what's around.
no, not here. The problem is whatever it is that you go after, you're gonna pass through.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
you're
right
still
behind
going.
the corporeal.
Yeah.
Jacob!
I can't actually attack it.
Nope. You can't eat it.
Hey Ava!
Breathe fire on it.
I mean, you can breathe fire, but it won't affect it.
Ava!
Really.
Yeah, all of your attacks are incorporeal.
Ava!
Jacob!
But
Can we possibly get some
I
some
need
more
an
of that
antidote.
antidote for incorporeal?
Dave doesn't know where you are to administer it.
We got my comms device. You can find me.
He's not going to be able to get to. Ava's not going to be able to
fly
get to you quickly.
I can fly.
Yeah, you'll have to fly back. Is my point.
But can we get some of that going?
Can I open a door from this place?
Nope.
Just go back through the water.
No.
Go back through the water. You're still next to it.
Well, okay. So what are you guys gonna do then?
Slender's
come back
slithering
through
off
with
in
you.
a different direction. I don't know if you heard, but I can turn into a snake now. Like literally turn into a snake, not just slither around on the ground flat.
Sweet. If I can give you electricity, I can make you into an electric eel.
Ha ha! That needs to be a thing now.
Shut
All right. Well, I guess I'll go back through through the river to the base to make some incorporeal potions for these guys.
Did he make it?
Yes, he made it.
We are,
Once again,
Ew.
doors did not open where you expected them to, but they opened just fine.
Ava is going down
Yay!
getting some incorporeal cure.
Because I'm hungry.
Now I hope one of you can go
He wants to
corporeal
Figure out
to
he
take
can't
the
actually do
potion.
anything because he's doing corporeal.
I'm like the only one here that actually like makes a point of remembering.
She can still possess me, right? Even though
Yeah.
I'm corporeal? Okay.
Yeah, her power doesn't rely upon corporeality.
Okay.
All right, so I take the potions. I come back through the river, and now I am sitting here waiting, holding these potions.
Alright, I'm coming. I'll technically wait.
Okay.
Alright,
We're back.
so you come back. You're gonna need help getting the thing administered.
Uh-huh.
I'm there.
I'm coming.
Snicket.
You haven't seen this yet, so you just see a massive black mamba slithering up towards you.
Oh, the answer is Slender wasn't made incorporeal by the.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I'm just always.
But he can go incorporeal.
Right,
Bring
yeah,
the
no, I'm just saying.
antidote to me.
You were trying to figure out what effects the thing had on everybody earlier. The scar had on people earlier, and the answer is that he has hooves.
Yeah.
Right, no, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not Slender. I was talking about Phil.
Oh, Phil.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing happened to Phil.
Nothing happened.
But yeah, so this massive black mamba is gonna slither back to you guys, and just
You might need hands for this.
turn into Slender.
Oh, nice. You can morph too.
Yep. And he's gonna come out of incorporeal because he's still incorporeal as of this time. And take. I assume you have it in a syringe again.
That's how I did the last
Yes.
Okay.
Just stab my incorporeal
And then
body.
take the syringe, go back into incorporeal, bring the syringe with me, and then inject scales.
Okay.
Oh wait, you have to rip the scale off again, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
That's what I had to do last time because of my
Yeah.
toughness.
Alright,
Mhm.
got it done.
Do I have to
Or
roll
just
for
like
that?
Rip.
I mean, you could do that, or you could just like, which would suck, administer it internally. You don't have scales inside your mouth.
Alright,
you
open
don't
your
have
mouth.
scales
Oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
inside
Open your
other
mouth.
openings.
So
So
am I. And I can bring other objects.
Why did I
into
rip a
incorporeal.
scale off last time if we could have just done that?
I don't know.
What?
Well,
Can you
because
open your
incorporeal,
mouth? I'm like, but you can just reach inside.
incorporeal can touch incorporeal.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I have to be the one to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll stick the syringe in your mouth and inject you with it.
All right.
Don't you dare bite my hand, you bastard.
Don't worry, I'm just.
Jasmine, give me a fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
That's depressing.
Forgot about you.
Yep, you're still in me.
Thanks.
Oh, your fortitude is 0 too.
Uh-oh.
I.
Okay. You are getting thrown out of him.
Oh.
Oh my.
Retro!
The-
No.
It's not the fact that he's changing from corporeal to incorporeal. It's that the actual antidote is changing his body on the genetic level, and
And
you're gonna either need to get rejected or something bad's gonna happen to you,
Yeah.
or you need to get out.
Bye.
If you rolled high enough, you could just kind of ride it out, but it would be rough.
Sorry.
So you get booted out. Now once
Come
he's
back in.
once he's back to normal, you can repossess him if you want.
Okay.
But
And then Slender will come back out of incorporeal and hand you the syringe. Hand Ava the empty syringe.
I wouldn't mind.
What do I need this for?
Oh wait, did you make more than one?
Yeah, he said he made a couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made a couple.
Do you want to come out of it too
Yeah,
then?
does anything
I
happen to
would
me?
love to come out of it.
Alright, well he'll do the Slender will go through the same process.
Am I just gonna end up getting another thing when we go back through the river? To
Yeah.
The other side?
that's a reasonable assumption.
Okay. So
Alright, we'll save that then.
Oops. Guess I'm stuck in this dimension now.
Dreadbear is gonna be like, you can remove the thing that happened to us.
Yeah.
That's I would like that.
What happened to you?
Yeah, you told us. Nothing
Mind
happened.
you, we can't remove it unless we know what it is.
That's not true.
No, that's not true.
Hmm?
Say anything.
You can go ahead and roll a deception on that.
I'm rolling deception on that.
Or we could just be like, what happened? Could you tell us?
Yeah, are you willing to tell us?
Yeah.
Ugh. Fine. So I'm gonna drop out of Dreadbear form. Remember that in native form, he's only an inch tall. So you're gonna have to like look closely.
You just see these poor people around.
But essentially, he looks like a cat.
Oh,
Like still humanoid form, but fully cat.
he's from Cats. He's from Cats. Movie.
Wait.
The whatever. It was a movie.
It was a musical.
He doesn't look like either of those. Because the movie ones were horribly well
So
made.
he's not.
And the ones from the play are definitely just costumes. No, it like
Is it like a
So he's not a
cat person?
yeah, like if you looked
like
up
a Neko?
So
Like,
he's a Neko.
yeah,
he's human, but he has cat ears and a tail. Yeah.
no,
Oh no?
no, like
Well,
a
he's-
cat person, like
Like a Khajiit.
yeah, more like a Khajiit.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we can definitely fix that.
All right, good, because I don't want to stay like this.
Cool.
And
Like that anyways.
back to Dreadbear form.
Yeah. Humiliation.
Now, you're definitely going to need to make a wildly different dosage and syringe size
Oh yeah, that's fair.
because
Ava!
I don't know if I have the technology for that one.
We might not have that on hand.
a normal human-sized syringe is like a spear
A spear?
to this character in his native form. Yeah.
Oh, in
Yeah.
his form, okay. I thought you were talking about Dreadborn form. I'm like, that is
No,
not
well-
a
We can't
spear.
administer it to Dreadbear form.
It's the same person.
No, it's a shell.
Yeah. There are there's a lot of things that transfer, and medicine might, like the injection might transfer,
We might want to
but you honestly have no idea if an injection will transfer.
Yeah.
Because there's no bloodstream to inject into.
Hmm.
Does that mean Dreadbear can't bleed?
Dreadbear does not bleed.
Oh.
It's even scarier.
Right?
Right.
Not the fact that it's just a
Got a
30-foot
whole
bear.
gash
You
in his
just-
bear. It comes out.
Like, there's a very obvious wound, but it does not bleed.
Right.
I'll just drop my sword and go,
Done.
You can have
Time
that.
out.
walk out of the battlefield. I'm gone.
Right.
Yeah, like, even if, like, he could make it so that form does bleed, but, like,
Why would he?
it just never occurred to him. The other party, when they encountered their world's version of this character, they tried to track by genetic information because of hair left behind from the form that he was in, Peter, I think. And there was no genetic information encoded in the hair.
Whoa.
Is it some more?
Because
So it's literally just a shell.
it's literally just a shell.
So Karen is still in. Or not Karen. What's the base form's name again?
You never asked.
Jeremiah?
Jeremiah is one of the forms.
What's your base form's name?
What's your real name?
Yeah, what's your real name?
I don't know.
Huh?
Oh, good.
Cool.
I woke up with amnesia. What do you mean?
That's fair.
I don't remember my name.
You learned your name,
Chris. Was it Chris?
maybe.
I'm
I didn't
not even worried about
Yeah,
it.
that's
All I know about myself is I was on a boat watching birds.
I'm scales now.
Your name.
yeah. You learned all kinds of stuff about yourself.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I don't remember.
I think I'll learn everything about
Yeah,
it,
you
except
guys-
for this one.
You guys managed to find a lot of information about yourselves.
I don't remember.
I haven't learned anything yet.
Slender just
I don't
has
backstory.
permanent memory loss.
What are you talking to?
He remembers it and goes away again.
Right.
Later on, I don't remember it
I was
again.
addicted to the mob, and that's how I got turned this way.
Yeah. he got
Gambling addiction.
the mob, instead of killing him, sold him into a science experiment.
This is the only reason he's one of us is because he was sold. into-
So they made back the money that he owed the mob.
Yeah.
The government paid
Yeah.
them for him.
Yep.
Poor baby.
Now the dragon.
The dragon has a wife and kid out there somewhere that you have not looked for,
Yep.
but you have been informed are still alive.
We could definitely go. Leah's happy. Leah's rethinking her life decisions.
Really quick.
I have some questions.
The amount,
Because Jasmine has no idea about any of that.
the amount of life decisions that have just been rethought.
I had a whole game plan too.
Wow.
All down the drain now.
And Jasmine's been sitting here for a month planning out how to ask the dragon out.
Right.
Finds this out, it's like, wait, huh?
Well, I mean, she still doesn't know.
Mm.
It was supposed to take me on a date.
Gotta go see the mountains in this weird biome.
You want to go to Pangea?
Take you to an even crazier location.
Oh, that's awesome.
Don't like how badly
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, you do know that. Yeah.
But,
But you have done nothing with it.
nope.
Uh,
I like my life right now.
Wow. What's that your
I mean,
I mean, that could be done. Probably not.
so
We don't know.
yeah, to be fair, the person who said that, the person who recognized him and talked about knowing about his wife and son being to be around, haven't seen either of them in like 2 years.
It's entirely possible they're dead.
But it is.
So it is possible that they're dead. Yes.
I just kind of took that and moved on.
Oh, she wasn't here when Slender got mistaken for someone's grandson.
That's true.
That was
That
a
was
fun day.
Anyway, I was asking what the rest of you who weren't wandering off were doing.
I'm not wandered
But-
off. None of us are wandered off anymore.
That's true. You guys have not wandered off.
We're
You guys have
wandering
come
off, yeah.
back.
I'm coming.
You're wandering off again?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
It's Slender come with.
What are Jay and Ava and Dreadbear doing?
Well, I guess Ava's trying to figure out how to make an antidote for Mr. Dreadbear.
Well, I mean, not right now.
Oh,
That's something that Dreadbear wants to deal with later.
Oh yeah, you can.
Hmm.
Say something.
Okay. Ow. Come on.
Hun, what do you think? What to do now that you're in this setting? That
I have no idea.
okay. Hey guys, turn that down. Turn that down, or do it further away from the stairs.
Stop excluding Toby from everything.
Tobes, come here. Tobes, come here. Okay. Okay. You know what? It is just after 5. We have a situation going on with the children, and we need to cook dinner. So I'm gonna kick to the start screen for a minute while we figure out all of that,
Sounds good.
and then we will be back in just a little bit.
That's a pretty start.
That is pretty good.
here. There we go. And we're back. I'll be cooking while we're back. So, I'll be slipping up, getting up and down occasionally. Guys! You're being very loud. So anyway, so they're starting to explore. We have, they're exploring, looking for stuff. There's a structure being built that will take a while. As like a home base, apparently.
Well, not as big as my castle. It's more just like an outpost type thing.
Right. There are a lot fewer quests in this location because there's no one to give quests from.
But there are quests.
There are things going on.
Yeah, I mean, I just figured I'd build it just to build it.
Yeah.
Just so we could have like a cool area.
Yeah. And it is a pretty cool area. Completely untouched by man.
Except for now.
Yeah, until now.
Ivory and the kobolds.
Yeah. So still pretty untouched by man.
Uh-huh. 7 people. I think I could summon, or no, 5. I think I summoned 4 kobolds. Yeah, I'm a very weird dragon. I have a cyborg servant.
So you can explore for a bit. You can hang out and work on developing like kind of your home base area, or you can look for something to do, or you can leave and go back to the river. Essentially, the options that lay before the party.
Well, I think we should find another actual quest. If I'm being honest. Much as fun as this is, it'll take a while to build our castle anyways.
That's true.
So we can leave Ivory and the kobolds to it. My hand's still stuck.
Oh. My battery life is looking sketchy.
Huh?
My battery life here is looking sketchy. We can't hear you, Jacob, if you're talking.
No, I was eating. I didn't want you to hear all me crunching on all my food.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I figured.
Did you hear what I suggested?
Oh, no, what's up?
I suggest, because right now I have Ivory and the kobolds building a little castle outpost here.
Mm-hmm.
I figure we'd go find an actual quest back in the mainland to do.
Oh, sounds fine.
Just to get us onto something.
Well,
Everybody on board with it? Say aye.
hi.
Alright.
Ma. Say aye.
She is mad because I'm. What? I used to, okay? When we would like in missions and stuff, when things got too dicey, I'd just grab her and fly back in. And then when we were on mission, when we were like going places, I'd just pick her up and take out. I just jig up. It's like, alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, well, let's. Or Karen, I'm assuming Karen's just kind of doing. Or Dreadbear's doing whatever Dreadbear does.
If we're going back,
Yeah,
we'll go back.
we're gonna go find a mission if you can join us.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
So did we officially invite Karen? Dreadbear?
To the party?
To the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
She followed us in Freeberry and all that.
Right, I know.
Yeah, is she like...
But I don't know if we just officially.
I don't know if the base recognizes her as
She's
yet.
been in the base a few times. Because she's used the door with us a few times. She used the door with me to come back to Freedary.
Yes, but that's because the security system was off. But the point is, like, the base doesn't recognize him as like a resident of the base.
Because I don't have any.
Right.
I don't think it doesn't recognize Jasmine, or I don't think Karen either.
Right.
Do we have the capability?
Yeah.
But
Being in the base is different than being a resident of the base, someone who actually has admin powers
Correct.
there and can summon doors,
Right.
stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. I have a castle. What do you need a door into my castle? I don't know.
Do we have the ability to just like register people as people who can be in the base from where we are, or do we have to do that from the computer?
You've never tried it from anywhere else, but I mean, you can ask the person who set all that up.
Oh yeah. Go Ava! Whatever. Ava.
What's up? Yes.
Are we able to give people clearance for the base without being in the base at the computer?
Well, that's why we have Arvis.
Oh, okay. Well then, Arvis, clearance for Karen and Scales then.
Well, they have clearance.
No,
I mean,
don't.
they're not going to get shot entering the base if that's what
We
you're
don't-
worried about.
We didn't know that. Because the security
They've been in the base before.
the security system was off.
Hmm.
When they were in the base, the security system was off.
Yeah, that's why they didn't get shot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but I thought
They
we were
weren't
just in
registered
the
as
base.
intruders because the base wasn't searching for intruders.
Yeah. So
No.
granting them clearance so that Arvis doesn't see them as intruders.
But are you also? The question is, are you offering them clearance as admin, as residents of the base, or just people that are allowed to pass
I
through
don't
safely?
think I personally don't think necessarily residents, but that's what do we all think then?
I mean, do you guys want the ability to open
So that's-
doors?
Do you guys, as Ava just asked, do you guys want the ability to open doors to the base?
I don't see a need to.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay, so Karen does, Scales doesn't want to.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So,
I,
you know.
whatever.
Jasmine probably hasn't been explained what
She
the
has
base
no idea what the
is.
base
Oh yeah.
She has no idea what you guys are talking about.
So we have
I don't know. She has no idea.
pocket dimension. That's
She's just going to haunt Steven's castle.
base of operations.
Is that?
Have you seen the doors?
You
No.
went through one just a little bit ago.
Oh yeah, that door
Oh,
that
yeah.
you walked through that led to that other place. That's a door to.
That led to the other place?
We give you a door, you can then call those wherever you want and just have it. So do you want one?
Sure.
Okay. So Karen and Jasmine want one.
Okay.
Scales does not request one.
Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll make Scales like an honorary resident, so to speak. So
Yeah.
that way he can just come and go as he pleases, but he won't be able. Well, he won't have the ability to create a door.
He'll have to have someone else bring him or give him.
Right. Yeah,
And at that point,
but I'll give
you'd be telling her.
I'll give Jasmine and Karen
You
door access.
Ask one of us to throw a door over by you, or have Arvis throw a door, because you have a comm.
Oh yeah, Arvis can do it too. I forgot
Well,
about that.
also,
Only if you have access, though.
if Jasmine has the power to summon doors and is currently possessing
Oh yeah, then you can.
him, then she can call a door and go open where you are.
And you
But are you sure though? Because wouldn't she be possessing Scales, who wouldn't have the ability to open the door?
Give him abilities, remember?
Well,
Oh,
you can't give him admin privileges of the base, as a,
right.
but she can summon. She can call a door
Yeah.
Okay.
while possessing him.
It's not like
It'll just show up where his body is.
It's not like everyone who has a door
Okay.
exclusive to them.
It kind of is, actually.
Well, yeah, but it's just like
Yeah, once it's open, it's just an open door. Like,
Right.
you like walk through it. But
Okay.
And then they can shop on the security system.
Yep. Pretty much.
unless we give them, yes.
or have the security system turned off.
Yeah. Which we only did because we didn't have the time. Well, we didn't want to give this person.
I don't remember. Why did we turn the security system off in the first place?
I believe it was because either we didn't have one at the time, or because we didn't want to give Karen clearance when we didn't actually know her.
So there was okay. So there was some time when you didn't have a security system, and that caused some problems. So then you installed a security system. But then, after installing the security system,
Well, I remember set the aliens loose in the base.
you set the aliens loose in the base, and I don't remember if it was you or D that got mind controlled by them and went and turned everything off and started terraforming the base to be suitable as an environment for them.
What? I
For
don't.
the aliens?
I don't remember
Yeah.
any of that.
Well, you guys
I don't
weren't
think
there
we
for
were
that.
ever told about that.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, so that must have been D.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
I just remember
Maybe that's why they don't like the aliens.
calamari in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it was
so-
bad. Like you letting that alien loose and then just like leaving. No, it was already, the security system was already off because,
It was watching specifically.
it was
the
specifically
garage.
one room
It was the
for
garage.
that creature and not active universally,
Yeah, it was the garage.
which is how you set it up at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So
Speaking of, we still have yet to go back to the base and talk to Price.
They don't have price.
No.
the other party arrested Price.
So we don't actually know he's there yet.
No, you were
Not
told.
there anymore.
You were told that he got arrested.
When was he set free?
You guys haven't really heard anything about that. You heard that they captured him, but you haven't really been keeping tabs with the other group to know what happened after that. People who are in the Discord have overheard some things, and some of what happened, but the characters have no idea. You just know that they arrested Price, and I think you heard that there was going to be a trial. But that's it. You guys have no idea what happened since then.
All right.
Okay.
So as far as you,
Well, I'm gonna go.
might still be there, might not. You have no idea.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the base and I'm gonna start working on a cure for Karen.
Okay.
Are you going to the time dilation?
Yeah. Because I gotta figure out how to make it like microscopic.
Hey, Mayor.
Um.
Acting Mayor.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you only have to make it microscopic because you
Do we
make
have
it
requests?
What?
because you make it
Do we have
as an
requests?
injectable.
Yeah, I mean, can I make it like an aerosol?
An aerosol might be tricky, but it'll be tricky.
Okay.
But as an edible thing, you could do it as an ingestible.
Yeah, but I would
You
stop to
also
make it
could try-
microscopic.
I mean, so the delivery methods for medicine
Options.
are all options. So there's injection, suppository, skin patch, skin absorption, aerosol. Those are
Okay.
all legitimate options for this cure.
Right.
Some of them are going to be trickier to design than others. But
Mhm.
and I cannot recommend trying to create a suppository for a giant bear. But
Scales will do it.
Scales would do it.
but if you make an ingestible, you might be able to make it at human dosage because, well, okay, you don't know anything about how Karen's body works. So if you want to spend some time designing a cure specifically for this character, you probably want to talk to them about how their body works.
Well, I was assuming that I'd have to create a cure based on their base form, since that's the one that's the issue. So I was trying to create a cure that would
Yeah, I mean,
I could administer to them.
If you want to just go straight that route, you can.
Yeah, I mean that would be my assumption.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm gonna try and make an aerosol just because I think it would be easier for everybody to, for Karen to basically ingest it, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a
Technology roll.
It might be technology. Well, because you don't have any sort of medicine crafting.
No.
But I was doing.
No. Arvis can't make anything.
Arvis tells us how to.
You guys never gave Arvis like the ability to make things.
We should totally do that, by the way. Should give him like a fabricator.
I don't think you guys get.
I don't know. I mean, I have his sheet, I think. Oh no, I
You
don't.
all
I
have
lied.
this sheet.
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Base personnel, Arvis.
Arbayas.
Arvis does have create. Okay, yeah. You guys did actually do that.
So we can just have Arvis make it.
That's true. We can just have Arvis make
Yay! Arvis, go make stuff.
it.
What stuff?
So give me a technology check to figure out how to
Okay.
put the input the right information for Arvis to create it from.
Okay, let's do a technology roll. Oh wow, that was not very good.
That's sufficient. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I mean, I get a plus 20 to the roll, and I rolled a 23.
All right. So yeah, Arvis will create an aerosolized version of the cure.
Okay. And then I'll obviously, meet Karen, be like, here's the cure. Go into a isolated environment, and then administer the cure.
Okay. Just turn into Karen and go into the base,
Mm-hmm.
carrying the thing, and do that.
Like a mini inhaler?
Kind of, yeah. Okay. It is getting very dark in that room, Jacob.
I know. Look at it on the light.
When you back up, you are literally a floating head.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's what I wanted to be.
Going full Gina again.
It's a friends today.
Okay, so you guys know that Jackal often has jobs available. You guys know that you still are
Do we
out
even know
of.
where Jackal is right now?
No, you'd have to go looking. You know that Amherst fell off the map, radar some time ago, lost contact with the other
We
settlements.
already dealt with Amherst.
No.
We did. Amherst is where the mind control chick was.
But that was that was your party that did that.
Yeah.
wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
We already dealt with
So
That
yeah,
was-
you already dealt with Amherst. Never mind.
Yeah, because we threw in a pocket draft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Good
All right. So
Why don't
I
we
guess
go
you
on
could
the
check
quest-
up with that. There's
The quest to find Scale's long lost family.
Sorry, family. You've already written them off.
Wow.
They're alive, and good for them if I find them.
I mean, there is,
there
I don't.
there are multiple cults around that are causing problems for people. There's the storm. You still haven't figured out how to or you've figured out how to return to Natural Center, but have not done so.
Right.
We should wage a war on Asheville.
Yeah, there's. You know that you can try to get jobs from the Blood Brothers. There is still all of the maintenance, because you've established this network through Free Dairy with a lot of the other settlements, and you now have this network by way of the Blood Brothers and Free Dairy into the Quabbin region. So you guys, and you know about the war that's happening, that there's battles happening on the edges of the Boston and New York territories.
Oh yeah, can we go help
Whose side are we on?
New York, probably.
No,
No, we're not.
you're on the we don't want to be owned by New York or Boston side.
Yeah.
They're both trying to claim territory that's currently unclaimed, as far as they view it. They view all of Concordia as unclaimed because there's no central government over it.
Well, let's go screw both of them over then. We're in
Let's become a
Skyrim.
government overlord.
Oh, it's Skyrim. We're gonna screw both your factions,
So these are all things that you guys know are going on, and the question is, do you have a priority that you want to focus on, or do you want to just see what's going on with Free Dairy? Do you want to stumble upon something? Is there something that you want to be doing?
I think we should go worry about the idea of us possibly getting claimed.
Well,
That or
that's
Nashville
why
City.
that is why you gave the radio to Red.
Yeah. So can we check in with Red and see if he's figured anything out?
Red is supposed to contact you if he overhears anything.
But he also set up a,
Person.
well, there's someone in Free Dairy that's monitoring.
Yeah, I guess that technically that's the first time that is going to hear.
Yeah.
So we can go check in with them.
Yeah, that's mostly like communications with internally. Um,
And I think we should check in with Jackal. We haven't seen her in a while.
We have to find her.
Not because I want to go to the
yeah.
game.
Also, you guys do know that Boston has a spy moving around in Concordia occasionally.
Oh right, we should hunt down the spy.
Actually, you probably move faster than them now. Remember, it was someone that seemed to just kind of appear a couple times at different places.
I don't recall. I hope I move faster than them. I'd be a little concerned if I didn't. I'm pretty much faster than
They were
everything.
invisible, weren't they?
You have no idea how they were doing, what they were doing.
Tried to see them.
You don't know if they were teleporting, if they were super speeding, if they were invisible.
I thought we did try to see them.
We tried to find where they were. We didn't get to see them.
Is that not the same thing?
No, we didn't actually go there. We like radared it.
The other party was also dealing with them, but I think you guys mostly found out about them because of when you went to.
What?
No,
No, it should be more common.
it wasn't Lowell.
I don't
was it?
recall.
Was it Lowell?
I don't recall this.
Hmm?
Where it
We
was.
found out about them around the time that we were going back to Home Depot. Yeah.
No, it was when Jacob got to the front gate of
Boston.
the Boston side.
I was there too.
Almost,
Like,
the
hey,
two
we're
idiots
running.
almost
Yep.
got killed.
I talked my way out of it. Thank you. I can be very persuasive.
You're lucky Scales didn't say anything.
He told me not to.
Yeah.
Exactly. See?
Scales, your mouth shut.
Yeah, there was someone that was definitely part of the Boston military that was outside of the settlement that seemed to kind of appear and disappear.
I don't
We
recall
should go
that.
hunt them down.
Yeah, because he picked up the frequency of their communications. And that's when we went to the town, he walked into the gate and was like, I picked up a communication.
Yeah.
Essentially told them that we've been spying on them.
Yep.
I remember that. I don't remember the actual spy part though.
Yeah. Because the communication was something that was someone over there was communicating with someone out where you guys out in Concordia.
Yeah, and they were talking about Free Dairy.
That's probably why I don't recall it.
We should go hunt that person down.
We don't even know who they are.
That's the point of
Or
hunting
who they
them down.
are.
Or where they are.
Or
Right.
any other
We have
information.
no information.
Yeah, the only information you had, they were talking about Free Dairy, and then they were talking about another location that was like miles away from it.
Can we can we use the points that they showed up at to try to triangulate where they would be staying?
It's been a while.
Well, right, but
So for all we know, they've been recalled.
Yeah, that was one of the first things you guys did.
Yeah.
Like that predates Stream, that predates Extra Life, that predates.
I said we check in with Jackal. We haven't done that in a long, long time. Since Extra Life.
if we can find her.
That's true.
Don't we have a mole?
Yeah.
Mole!
Yes.
You don't have like a mole that works for you.
Well,
No,
right,
no,
but can we
wasn't
call
there
No.
a town or something?
No. There was a mole in that Boston had a spy at Quabbin.
No. I thought it was Free Dairy.
No, there's not a version of that.
No, I don't mean like a bad mole. I mean like the
our
mole.
mole?
Yeah, no, there's not a version of that character at Free Dairy.
Oh, okay.
She showed up there to get you guys for Extra Life.
Right.
And she showed up at one other point because somebody paid her to collect some information and she came to deliver it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna randomly call out Mole and see if she shows up, because I don't know.
The mole does not appear to be
Mole.
Mo.
Or if mole is soluble,
A little
it's
like
not
text chat
that
pops
easy.
up. There are
Right.
no moles in this vicinity.
Right! / locate target creature.
Not found.
Right! Entity not found.
/ help further. Goes up like a full program.
Right! Just the Minecraft console commands show up.
Slash help for other commands.
Slash. The first one that pops up, slash K. Ooh.
Now, judging by what you know of Mole, if she was summonable, it would probably involve money and or cars and or liquor.
Who's in the castle? Come on, Mo.
Let's go back to your castle and play poker and drink. Mole will show up.
I don't have the money for that. That's why I'm trying to go to Jackal so we can gamble.
Money.
Yep. Not that I have much to begin with.
Jackal's getting into selling you back to science experiment. This whole thing just gets reversed. You're no longer scales.
Oh, they become human again.
Right.
Dono's calling me. Dono's calling me.
Oh, that's common.
Yeah.
Oh, because you messaged. Hey, what's up?
No, I missed it.
I keep trying to tell her to go get you, but I couldn't hear her.
Yeah,
Because it was on, I couldn't hear Dona.
because it wasn't on speaker.
Yeah.
You don't need to go the map, so you need to control it on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. I made the beef stew tonight, so it's all done.
Okay.
I hope it's spicy cake.
I know a little bit. We're just finishing cooking dinner now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why are you cooking dinner there?
Because we normally do. Yeah, it's 5:50.
It's only 5:50.
Yeah. Okay.
I want beef stew.
Well, we're at home to have beef stew.
Okay. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I give back.
Right.
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 Bye.
Go. Alright. Oh,
He does that sometimes.
Jacob.
is he still doing it?
He's in the call. I can see him over here.
But he vanished from the screen.
Jacob.
Are you there? Hello? Did it zoom in it?
What is
Hello?
happening right now?
Did his
How
computer
did that
die?
die?
Wait. Oh, he just disappeared and reappeared again. There we go.
Now,
Aha!
I guess I had to refresh the page.
Anyway, so
Very mad.
Sorry, I don't know. I just think it'd be hard to track somebody who don't know where to start looking.
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're asking about finding Jackal when it's basically the same situation with her.
That's true.
Mm.
Could always ask Red to see if he could summon her. Red and her.
I mean,
seem
you
pretty
could.
close.
You could.
Didn't we end up giving Red a comms noise?
Yep.
Hey, Red.
Didn't you? No, you didn't. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, you can call because you did give them a comms device to plug into their system,
Yes.
so you can call Red.
Well, Slender's gonna call Red then.
All right. And what are you asking, Red?
I'm asking if he either knows where Jackal might be or knows how to get Mole.
Yeah, Jackal's Den actually recently popped up near. Let me check what number that is. Oh, this is the wrong friggin'. There we go. All right, Jackal's Den recently popped up near Brookline.
Who's in
Where
there?
finally go?
Brookline on your map is number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was number 4. Okay.
Alright, let's roll.
We're all gonna slip back through the water.
I thought we had.
Yeah, you already had.
Oh, we did?
If you didn't, that phone call wouldn't have happened.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just engage. Did the effects happen again?
Um,
Or just,
I mean, if you didn't have to
Yeah.
reroll when we came back from the other place. So.
when well, he
we
didn't.
were
Have,
still in the sky.
yeah.
I was still in Memoriam.
You are gonna have to re-roll. Yes.
If you get Emporium again.
I will. My fortitude isn't that good. Oh, actually, I lied. My fortitude's a lot. Right? I roll fortitude.
Yes.
Doesn't Ava have to roll?
Mhm.
Came with the serum.
She never took the serum.
Yeah. She didn't take
No, doesn't Ava have? Because Ava wasn't with us originally.
Yeah, she was.
Was she?
Yeah.
What did she get?
Uh,
Oh, right.
27.
27. You're fine.
Nice.
Why was I not fine before?
Because you rolled too high, too low.
I'm shocked I rolled low.
I'm willing to bet the DC's a 19.
Yeah, that's what I think. I just rolled a 27.
Okay.
I'm fine. Yay.
All right. So
Okay.
you guys, so are you gonna? All right. So you come out of the scar. Presumably, you're gonna walk out of the scar so you can get your cars, your vehicles,
Oh, there,
motorcycles, and
yeah.
such.
Well,
We're
Slender's
still
just gonna
possessing
float up the river
We're
again.
just gonna fly.
Okay.
Slender's
I'm just gonna take off to 14. We've been there before?
Nope.
No, so I have no idea where it's going, so I guess can't just take off to it.
You drove past it. Okay. On the way to Quabbin initially, you drove. Actually, wait. You have been to 14.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait. Let me check.
14?
Was it 14?
Is that the burn? No. Yeah. No, 12 was the burned down city. Right?
Hold on a second. Yeah, you've been to 14 before. You and Alex have been to 14 before.
Yes.
That was.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that. It was like
That
the
was-
Amish people. who
Yeah, it
built
was a
like
farming
this.
community that was ready to kill you for being mutants in
Yeah,
there.
I just plopped down
in
and
their
then just
town.
shotguns drawn at me,
Yeah.
and
Time
then
to
we
go
just
back.
took off.
Yep.
Well, she's around there.
Time to go back.
She's near there.
Near, she's not in there.
Jacob, you disappeared again.
I don't think he can hear us when he disappears.
I think it really depends on whether or not he's still on the call.
Right.
Which I don't see him on this screen either. So.
I wonder if his computer overheats sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it'll happen when we're gaming in Discord. It'll just disappear.
Hey.
Hey,
Stop teleporting.
I can.
So you guys are coming out of the scar and then getting your vehicles, I presume. Those of you
Yeah.
who brought vehicles.
Slender's hopping.
Are you then
Mhm.
driving to Brookline, or are you going to like Free Dairy and organizing singular travel from there, or what are you doing? Or gating from there?
Yeah, I was flying that way. So since I do know where it is, I can just
Slender's just hopping the APC.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that place.
Anyone
To
see him
murder
hop
me
in?
there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him and be like, I don't recommend going to 14.
To Brookline.
Be around.
You don't know it as 14,
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Hmm.
Slender's just gonna drive straight into Brooklyn.
Have fun.
Brookline.
Whatever.
You're gonna get killed.
Brooklyn is in
I
New
mean-
York.
Yeah, Brooklyn is somewhere else.
Alright, well, Slender's gonna go to Brooklyn.
I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna turn into AC-130 and start circling. Because the Jackal's dead.
So Slender drives straight to Brookline. They
We're
see
here.
an APC pull up.
I'm assuming. Do I have to do a...
Jacob, how is Ava getting there?
Are you
In the APC?
Yeah, I'll just ride in the APC.
Alright, because Karen will.
What about you?
Are you two riding motorcycles? Or are you riding the APC?
yeah.
Is your motorcycle?
Yes.
No,
Her
her.
your bike and you stand.
I'm
She's
gonna
in,
ride my bike.
she's possessing me still at this point.
No, she's not. She just said she's
Oh,
riding her bike.
no, she's riding her bike.
Yeah.
Alright.
She got that bike on purpose, son. So.
Yes, sir.
All right, so 2 motorcycles and an APC roll up in Amish village. It's not actually Amish, but
I know. That's just.
Close enough.
but it certainly works for a punchline. Like goodness, that's a setup for a joke, right? So yeah,
All right. Well, they see the APC pull up.
Yeah.
With me and Ava inside.
You have to roll perception for Jackal then.
you probably should. Are you going to the center of town, or? Oh, I mean, he's gonna get there well before you guys do. So you'll have some. If he finds Jeff, you'll know where to go.
I'm just going straight to Brooklyn.
There you go. Yeah, you find it.
Alright. Hi guys, I'm at Jackal then.
All right.
Okay.
So you see on the map, there's like
I want to go cross travel.
14, and then above it is a little lake, and then up, and Jackal's Den is just above the lake.
I want to go fight.
Okay. Just north
It's on
of the lake.
the shore of the lake.
Cool.
You want to start trouble?
Yes.
Okay. Are the motorcycles going with the APC to start trouble, or to the Jackal's Den?
I'm going to Jackal.
Oh,
What about you, Leah?
dang it.
That's what's been starting.
Are you coming?
Where's everybody else going?
We're splitting up.
We're splitting
He's
up.
going to see Jackal. She's
Yeah.
going to see Jackal. Me and Ava are going to cause trouble.
Wait, what? I didn't agree to that.
No, Ava's in the car now.
He was gonna dive roll out the back
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
Karen's
APC.
with us as well. What?
I just loaded into.
Who is that? That's me.
This is apparently what happens when I start a local game.
That's a very old version of me. That's still on the Zambo 36 account.
Yeah. I haven't played on this local instance in a long time.
It's a very old account.
Oh my god, I can't get this. Everything looks so much prettier on this. It's so hungry. Look at you.
Mom, it's been multiple years since we've been on this world.
I know.
I haven't touched Zambo in like 3 years.
I know. Look how pretty everything looks on the computer now. I was thinking I'm gonna have to create a whole new character, but no, it's got my save.
What game is this?
Arc, I just loaded into my local instance, and
Apparently she hasn't touched this world in like 3 years.
yeah, and Dylan's character is just standing here in front of me
In the floor.
in the floor. Well,
I have all the
probably
DLCs for it.
sleeping in the bed.
There's some crazy worlds. One of the.
Some of them you can get for free now.
Yeah.
Well, everything's on
The Game Pass one.
Game Pass, yeah.
No.
So,
Who's-
no, that's not what I wanted. The Island, Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2, Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Extinction.
Oh, you have them all too.
They're
Through
all
Game
on
Pass.
Game Pass.
Yeah. I bought them. Well, I bought the game, then I bought a pack that had all of them. in it.
Custom Arts,
Extinction 1
The
and
custom
2.
arts you have access to.
Genesis 1 and 2.
Genesis is so hard.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
It's Arc, yeah.
The
But there's
custom-
like, you have like a little AI robot that follows you around and stuff, and like, there's no safe area.
Yeah.
Like, there's predators no matter where you go.
Right.
So I started it, and I like walked into a swamp and I got attacked by a crocodile.
I added a mod to
There's,
my.
like, a level 30 crocodile.
Last time I had Arc on my computer, I added a mod that added like human NPCs, and as soon as I arrived on the island, they bum rushed me and killed me. And so at the easiest beach, so I was
Well,
like,
this was,
maybe this was not a great idea.
Like you didn't
I'm
say
talking
they were
about,
being evil
I'm
NPCs.
talking about one of the add-ons.
Yeah.
But you
Alright.
have access, all the custom arts you have access to with the default game.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and once again kick back to the starting screen while we grab food for ourselves and our children.
Are we continuing after eating?
Are we continuing after you're eating, or are we just going to hang out and then go? Because it is 6.
Yeah.
So we can't just hang out and eat and then break. So end game and say, okay, we end game here. Next session, we'll begin with the arrival at Jackal's Den and the arrival at Brookline.
I'm done with that.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we'll
Let's do
get
that.
there.
So 2 weeks from now, I take it.
Yeah, not next weekend, but the following.
Sounds good.
Let me look at the calendar, make sure that we don't have any pressing reason to not be able to meet at that point.
Is that the 11th? That might be the 11th.
The 11th is Saturday, the 12th is Sunday.
So, right.
It's your birthday?
The 14th is
The
right.
14th.
What?
Oh, okay.
I'm working, so I want to do something.
That weekend. That makes sense. Okay,
Well, if we have
Birthday
game, then we
stream.
should definitely have a game.
that's true.
Birthday
We could do like Sunday.
Yeah, if we do game on Sunday, we'll have cake. And, yeah.
What do you
Because I
want for?
know I'm gonna be celebrating on Saturday. I at least want that day
Alright, that makes
to
sense.
like celebrate and whatever. And then
What do you
do
want
the
birthday
12th.
dinner to be? Yes. For over here.
Well, we can talk about that over the course of the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But,
22.
but so yeah, nice. We will plan for the 12th then.
Yep.
And, let me just finish this. So, tomorrow night we will have Pathfinder on the channel. Tuesday is Haberdasher's Reviews. Will return to me. I'll be doing that on Tuesday. Wednesday is the Two Brothers Gaming, the Road to Oblivion. Thursday is the Star Trek game, Star Trek Lexington. And lately, Eric has been, I think it's Eric, has been streaming randomly at night. It's called like Rogue Stream or something, and he's doing No Man's Sky. So that might happen tonight. I have no idea. He didn't. We didn't talk about that. So
That's the rogue stream.
hence the Rogue Stream. It was never formally approved, but I also have like
there.
I have not had any desire to like call him on it. So you know it's.
And eventually we'll do a couple game nights.
And eventually we'll bring couples game night back. Oh yeah. Maybe we'll stream Arc tonight. Who knows? So keep an eye on this channel.
Yeah.
All kinds of things going on. The schedule has things for the next 4 days, and the spontaneous stuff just kind of happens as it is wont to do. Don't forget to donate to Extra Life through our page. You can donate to a number of different Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Everyone here in this game is raising money for Boston Children's, but there are others on the team, such as Norfolk and Bay State and Buffalo and San Diego, and I think that's it, because Dolshin hasn't joined this year, at least not as yet. I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope he's all right.
He's doing okay. I talked to him like a week or two ago.
Okay,
His life is in a little bit of chaos right now.
that makes sense. Okay, that happens to all of us. But yeah, go ahead, join our community on Discord. Join our team on Extra Life. Help us raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. You can support this channel by subscribing right under this video. You can check us out on YouTube. I've rebranded the website to be Rabbit Haberdashery as an organization. What used to be my personal website, I haven't changed the URL though yet, so it's still temclaughlin at .weebly.com. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Yes. See you later. Bye.